Hey, everybody. I had to show out because I got me some new merch from that guy with guns. Hey, Martika. So, yeah, I don't even wear hats. And I told him that because I wasn't even going to order a hat when he just only had them. But blue is my favorite color, y'all. Check it out. 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 And for anybody who's wondering what it says, Thickies with the Blickies. Hey, my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Hey, Ghetto. Hey, Sam. How is everybody doing? Oh, and I got the shirt. Mm-hmm. 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 I was like, yes. Let me know when it drop. And I got it. What up, Broke? What's going on? Happy Friday. Broke, you saw my tree. I saw you commenting. I'm so hyped. I was talking to TT earlier, and she was like, "You think you're gonna get any fruit this year?" And I said, "I don't think so." I said, "But I don't know for sure on the cherries because I thought, tell me if I'm right, bro, that when they flower, that means you're gonna get fruit." Actually, my Renaissance grandma chime in. What up, my fly family? Y'all late. Y'all late. Y'all late. What up, Ray? Y'all late. This is the 2A fleet, folks. I was flossing my merch coming into the show. Hey, Jay, what's up? You can't be showing stuff early. You know, I know. I know. So I'm going to show it again. Mm-hmm. 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 I don't know why I keep doing it to the side like that. Because I don't wear hats. That's why. There we go. Mm-hmm. Y'all see it? You know you see it. It say Thicky with the Blickies. That is, I know you be lurking, fam. Zach must not be lurking right now, but hit him up and tell him I'm flossing his merch. Hit him up. That guy with guns has merch, some new merch out now. I know. I actually like it, Billy. What up, Zach? He up in here. um, I love it, Zach. I actually don't like hats like that because I have a lot of hair. My hair is very thick. I'm going to use that as my only excuse. Not that my head is also big. It's just my hair is very thick. So I'll be doing hats like that. And I ain't even going to show y'all the back to show y'all how much far out I had to. We not doing all of that. This ain't for that. This is for that merch. Mm-hmm. So, Zach, I don't know if a link is in your YouTube for the website to order your merch, or is it only on Instagram? Let me know. Either way, I got TT up in here and she'll figure out how to drop both links. And look, yes, I love it. I mm-mm. Now I just got to get the blicky. Now I just got to get the blicky. So right now I'm just thicky. Thank you, Zach. It's on both. Okay. So Zach, you can actually just type in frugal and it'll drop your channel link. They can head over there and check out the merch. And blue was not the only color. Blue is just my favorite color. I think it was the only color for the girl shirts, but the hats I think came in different colors. I'm pretty sure. But that's for now because he's like launching this out. This is the first for the thickies. Um, and then he also has shirts for the guys. And y'all don't say thickies. But what up, Erica? How's everybody doing? I saw you come in, TT. I didn't speak because I didn't talk to her all day, but still, I'm gonna speak. Um, so yes, Zach just dropped his channel link. Y'all can head over there. Follow the channel as well while you over there. Great channel. A lot of great channels in here. Actually, everybody can drop frugal in the chat. It will drop your link. But head over there, subscribe while you over there. Maybe even check out some old videos. You might find one with me in it. You might. And head over to the website and check out the merch. Thank you, TT. I told you, Zach. TTV on it. Thank you, Lil. I know. I love it. I do. So you know what's gonna happen, Zach. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna try to get a picture that I could actually just post on my community page. In it, but we're gonna need some more colors after this. I'll wait, but we're gonna need some more colors because I like it. I like the design. Yes, it's nice. It's nice. I like it. Um, so yeah, we're gonna need some more. So how's everybody doing on this Friday? It's rainy here in Ohio. Y'all, my thing's still healing. It's still healing. I think I might have been like that was more than just a little burn of the top layer of skin. That mug burned me good. Hey Roro, how you doing? Happy Friday. It burned me good. It's healed. It's just not. It's still got a scab on it. It's not sore or nothing though. But yes, how is everybody doing on this Friday? Actually, I need to. I'm gonna drop the link to pin it. Hold on, y'all. All right. They got me in the ads. It's my channel. I ain't gotta watch no ads. But how's everybody doing? You got a new pomegranate broke? See, I saw it on my phone before it popped up over here. Did you do a video? Video or it didn't happen? You know what they say. Man. I hate that you got to go on your YouTube to pin it and you can't pin it from StreamYard. That's so dumb. But anyway. Yes, video or it didn't happen. You know, when I'm mad, I didn't do any video when I was at Lowe's last. I usually don't say the name of the stores, but you know, I was at that store last night when I got that cherry tree. They had some nice budding, flowering trees this year. They are more. Everybody knows that in the gardening community. Had to get in the ground. Okay. I'm sure we'll see a video later. But last year, I looked at a lot of trees. I kind of toggled between if I wanted to buy some or not. I did get that one cherry tree last season. Excuse me. But it did not have any leafing or flowers on it last year. Now it did end up eventually leafing out last year after I got it, and it wasn't immediately. It took a while. And I didn't get it early in the season either. I mean, it wasn't late, but anyway, yeah, it just wasn't like this. It was thinner. It was like a very thinner, what am I trying to say? Like the stock or you know what I mean? Was thinner when I got that first one, the one I got last year. They even had like a bamboo stake to kind of keep it from breaking from the wind blowing too hard. Connected to it. This one is actually almost the size of the one that I got last year. Now, the one I got last year, because I have loved it since last year, it's gotten pretty thick. The new one is not as thick, but it's almost. And it's got flowers. And it's got flowers. That's a boobo? What's a boobo? I don't want to know. I must have missed something. You've been in the garden all day. Thank you, my Renaissance grandma. I love blue. I don't care what color blue it is. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. In case anybody didn't hear me say it the first time. Mind you, my little thing about to go on. This is my I have a Samsung watch because I'm an Android girl. but I didn't like the band. It's like very cheap that comes with these watches now, even the Fitbits. So I got this on Amazon, but I liked it, and it's got the different tones of blue in it. I'm all about it. On your hand, Tia, you did it. I know I'd be blaming her for it. It's your fault. It is a boo boo, but it's getting better. And it's funny because it looks worse than it is. And every time my youngest sees it, she's like looking at me like I'm falling apart, like my whole arm is broken because of this little bitty sore. But yeah, guys. So y'all saw how long again? We gave some people some time. Y'all share this out. How about that? Let's share it out because we're gonna have a good conversation as we always do. So if y'all could share it out, I would appreciate it. Also, don't forget to drop Frugal in the chat to drop your channel links. But we're gonna talk about some meal prepping, and this topic, this idea came up because yesterday me and TT were talking, and if y'all haven't been over there to see her short from yesterday, y'all need to. But it will show you what it's an advantage in prepping. It's an advantage in prepping in different ways because we talk about prepping in a lot of ways. We talk about prepping for the ish hit the fan situation, prepping um, with gardening and canning and things like that. But tonight we're gonna talk about freezer meal prepping just for your everyday life or for long term, depending on how long you want to have something in the freezer. So yeah. And oh, I already did. I was about to say, did I share it out? I did. So yesterday, Tia took one of her preps out to have for dinner yesterday. And when I had seen it when she had, took it out the oven, we happened to be on the phone because I was in Lowe's acting up. So I tried to call her and Lydia and she picked up. And so she had to deal with my foolishness. And I was like, you know what? We need to get some more prepping done. What up, bro? What's up with the background?
It
I
was
like
on it was on my last live and it was still up. I thought it was cool, so I did it again.
I must not have been paying attention because I saw you last live.
Yeah, I'm
I was
sorry.
there.
I don't mean no promo or nothing about having the garden chat thing, but I thought it
I
was
like
cool.
it.
My bad. My bad. You know.
I like it.
So first off, I'm so happy to be on your channel. Very great channel. If y'all don't want if y'all are in the chat and y'all not subscribed to Gina versus Gina, then what is wrong with you? It's gonna be a
What's
lovely
wrong with you?
it's free
Thank you.
and it's gonna be a lovely conversation. Of
It
course,
is.
subscribe to Gina versus Gina. But
Thank you.
great channel. I'm glad to come up here. I just wanted to talk. What we were talking about. You were talking about merch, and I got that growing with Hudson merch that I got at the Soil Family
I
Expo,
hadn't even seen it. Let me see the front of it again. Oh, I like that.
and then she got initials on the back.
Did she put a community post that she had merch?
But you know
Or is
what?
she actually
No, she had a song there. I think she was gonna set up a table, but I think she was running away.
ah
But you know, I'm gonna buy from Hudson. But the
yes.
cool thing about it, it's got that fit, soft fit on the inside. No hats have this. So if you have a large tater like myself and no hair
Or thick hair. Or
or
thick hair
thick
like
hair,
me.
it works out. And matter of fact, I didn't stop there. I got the VA growing gardener shirt. I am not only a part of the garden community, but I also support the garden community as you do yourself, Gina. And of
I
course,
do.
I stay merched out. I haven't gotten the Gina versus Gina merch yet because I'm living check to check. And
I don't have no merch. And I don't have no merch. However, comma, did we because we talked about your merch. Did we make some you didn't never let me know if you have new merch up.
no, I didn't do new merch. I looked at it and I was like, it seemed like work to get some new merch. So I'm like, I'm just gonna leave this old stuff on here and
It doesn't speak broke.
Yeah, it speaks busy though. It speaks busy because when I did the original merch, it probably was 2 years ago. And I put a lot of time and effort. And at the time of my YouTube life, it lined up exactly with what I had going on YouTube. So it was
Yes.
great merch. But then
Yeah.
I said, well, I don't want, okay, this gonna sound weird, Gina, but you got a minute? You
I
got a
do.
minute?
I got many.
All right, this gonna sound weird, but I want to have original merch and one of a kind merch. I don't want I didn't want a whole bunch of different things because my original shirts are just black shirts that say internet, and it's the only color they come in: black shirts, internet cousin, and a black hooded internet cousin.
I know.
And that speaks to the core of my channel. I just don't want to deviate from that. I don't.
Hmm.
I'm probably not gonna make no money, but that's the reason that I do. I feel weird about everything. It's
Yeah.
just weird. And I'm sorry, is it okay to drink on your channel? No?
Yes, it is. Because I usually have my wine in here, but I got tea today.
I got it.
I'm bringing the tea.
I got it in
I
a big
do have
hood.
this
So,
mug that I made, but I made this myself, so it ain't merch.
hey, what's that saying that you say on your shorts? Y'all gonna get tired of seeing me?
Oh yeah,
That's a
I'm
shirt.
y'all gonna be sick of me.
That's a shirt. And you know
Sick
what?
of me.
And you really want to get gangster with it? Put y'all gonna be sick of me, and then put your face on the back, sticking your tongue out. I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Gina, hey, Gina, that's in the cart right now. It's in the right now.
Listen,
It's in the cart.
y'all
$45.
finna be sick of me.
$45.
Listen, y'all really finna be sick of me because if I get some cherries on my tree, y'all gonna be
Uh-oh.
sick of me. I
I just
told TT earlier I told her if I video call her, don't turn the camera on because you can't give me eye contact. Just answer the call,
but
but don't give me eye contact because we not the same.
just know now, this ain't about me. This about Gina versus Gina. But I'm just telling you, on my Stella cherry, I have a bloom.
I'm telling you, for those listening, I hope y'all following bro, because y'all need. Hey, a resilient dad, and I saw Urban come up in here, Miss Cheryl. Hey, y'all, how's everybody doing? Happy Friday! But let me tell y'all, follow bro, so y'all could watch me beat his butt this summer with my watermelon.
Okay, now let's when you say something like that, I feel like you have to give your people a little
Context,
background. A little background. It's a little more
context.
background. Um, and just know how petty I am. Now, before we go backwards, let's live in the moment for a second. Um, I think I was on your live again, and we was talking about something. And David Corey said he was gonna have the biggest watermelon, right?
Yes,
So what I did was I screenshot. Sam and Joe said I got my money on broke, so I screenshot that, and I'm going to put it in a video.
I need
Now,
proof. I don't believe she said that. Not Sammy Joe.
dude, I have look. I screenshot it. Now, what you got to understand now, if you watch last year, then you know my level of pettiness is pretty high. So just know my petty level will be on an all-time high this year because I am gonna be petty, and I'm gonna say your name in videos. I'm not gonna just generally say so. I'm gonna say, hey, Gina versus Gina, how about this watermelon? And
I am 1000% okay with that
I'm not gonna say
because
watermelon. I'm gonna say watermelon.
because I'm gonna be so petty this season because
Word?
let me give y'all some background. I grew between the people on the panel the largest watermelon last year.
But why did you say that
However,
context? Okay.
comma, Mr. Petty over here is like, you didn't zero up the scale on camera. I'm gonna do so much stuff with that scale on camera this time.
But just know, and just so we all clear. Now, first off, shouts out to Gina for being stand up because this was a conversation that started in Black's Tropical Live before the gardening season even started. And I'm not gonna say no name, Lion Chris Outdoors. I'm not gonna say no name, best yet, Journey. But we all said we're gonna see who grow the biggest. But the only person that stood up was Gina versus Gina. Gina was the only person. I'm just gonna put it out there. But we all said at the beginning of the year, and I said in that live, hey buddy, I'm kind of petty. You might not want to do this. So what I did, I made a short. I zeroed out my scale. I put my watermelon on the scale. And matter of fact, Gina, you know I bought that scale just for that. That scale was $15.
Wow.
That scale was $15, Gina. Real talk. But anyway, I zeroed it out. I had 23.5. Hey, David, just like Beetlejuice. If you say your name, you popping up. He said, "Oh hell no!"
We said it too many times.
I grew the larger watermelon. Now, David Core with the crop, as he's affectionately known on the YouTube street, David Core with the cropper. Then put it on the scale so it don't count. Look at it. Look, hey, mute him. If he don't put his face up, mute him, dude.
You
There
ain't got to say nothing to me. I didn't come up here for all that. I just wanted the chat to know I've stepped in at the right time, and these folks on this panel are lying.
About what? You don't even know what we talking. Oh,
Hey, boy, like bigger dude. Look, you said his name. That's a, hey, look, David Core. Watch you pop back up. I ain't pop up that time.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. My eyes is watching you, David, because I know you grow watermelon.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody sleeping on that. We know you grow watermelon.
Now, he grew some big ones last year. If you go back to David
A
Core,
lot of them.
On his shorts, he had some huge watermelon. But if you're trying to make the Guinness Book of World Records, what you have to do is you make a phone call to the Guinness Book of World Records. They bring official scale and they bring somebody to look at it, put eyes on it, and then say what you can't do on YouTube, where everything is fact or fiction, and just say, I got the biggest. You got to prove that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying. You got to
I'm
prove
so sick of it. Hey, Holy Living.
And look,
I grew a watermelon. Was mine 1 pound or 2? No, it was 1. 1 pound bigger than Brooks. This is the funny thing is, I won't even mention somebody I know for a fact grew a watermelon 10 pounds bigger than both of ours. And they did it on camera. You probably just didn't see the video, but you followed the person.
now on that video where I did the watermelon, I said this is the biggest watermelon I've seen on YouTube.
True. Now that's facts. You did say that. That's why I didn't even make it seem like, oh, but such and such, because you did. You said that was the biggest one that you've seen. But I ain't gonna lie, I did see one that was way bigger. It's a couple on YouTube
But
who
did they cut it open and eat it?
they did. They had several of them. They actually cut one. She actually did a video just cutting a watermelon to show how she cuts it. Did you see that? Do you know who I'm talking about? It was Sunshine.
I missed that.
Her and Spoon had a bunch of them big watermelons. She had one that was 32 pounds.
I was in my bag. I know I didn't miss that watermelon video. But did she zero the scale?
Yeah.
She zeroed the scale.
Yes. And you will be able to tell it's a big one. It's big.
Well, she might be the one of them.
I don't know though. David didn't weigh none of his, and he had a bunch of big ones.
See, but
nonetheless, this is a new year. This is 2023.
Facts.
And I'm just saying, I'm growing some different varieties this year.
What varieties?
I ain't disclosing.
Well, I'm gonna disclose 2 varieties. I think I told y'all about the Yamada cream. I think Mr. Cropper is also growing it. But
not Mr. Cropper.
And I'm growing the Georgia famous Georgia rattlesnake watermelon, which is gonna be the biggest. I'm probably gonna call Guinness for this one here. And David with the little crop, he's probably gonna come in second place.
I don't even know. The reason why I wasn't disclosing is because I'm like, I don't even remember what varieties I'm growing. It wasn't even a matter of me being like, I'm trying to be low key about it. Y'all know better than that. And I ain't gonna lie. I probably still ain't gonna be growing the biggest varieties because most of the seeds that I'm growing from, I got from the cropper
Oh, you signed up
himself.
for disaster. I know he sent you nothing but small watermelons. I know he did.
Oh, you know
I
better than
know
that.
David sent you a bunch of sugar baby watermelon, some of the mini bell watermelon.
Nope. He sent me some orange tender, I think. David, come up here.
Tender sweet. Yeah, I have tender sweet.
Yeah, the orange tender sweet. See, he put initials on them, so I don't know what they all of them are by the initials. Hold
Give me
on.
the
Oh,
initials.
dang. I don't have my garden book in here either. It's in my room. Because I wrote
What?
down the real names for each of them. I had to Google it.
Are you
I got
running
an RG. What is RG?
Oh, what?
R.
RG?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a rattlesnake, garden rattlesnake or something like that. Rattlesnake, something. I
Haters
think.
coming out. Shut up, David.
David with a little cropper. Chill out, man. Little cropper.
He must be working and listening at the same time because he would have came up here.
But
He sent me about 4 varieties though, and I know they all are larger ones than I typically grow. Because last year my biggest one was the crimson, and that's not a very big variety.
Ramsey? What were you feeding that chicken bone?
I don't know that one that I weighed was a crimson.
I know.
Royal Golden. That's what the RG is.
Royal Golden. Okay.
Yeah. What
I
else
never
did you
heard that.
send me, David?
That must be from Texas. You know everything smaller in Texas. Hey,
Carolina Cross.
ain't nobody studying David. David don't jump this happy self from down
That's
here.
what I'm growing. He sent me, and there was one more. Oh, maybe the other one was a sugar baby. Did you send me 4 or 5?
Oh, Crimson Sweet, Royal Golden, and Carolina Cross.
Okay.
But I'm also growing some pretty cool cantaloupes and melons. Oh, and the other one's orange tender. Yeah, you said
Orange
that.
tender.
Gina, I didn't see. I thought I sent you. No, I didn't see. No, I was thinking I sent somebody watermelon seeds. I thought it was you, but then I was like, I definitely didn't send
You
you.
knew it wasn't
I
me.
want you to win. Yeah, I definitely didn't send you no watermelon.
I
seeds.
am growing cantaloupe, but mine is just a regular schmegular variety. What you got going over there with cantaloupe?
I got something. Some Indian cantaloupe called honey sweet, something like that. And then I got the regular cantaloupe. I mean, regular orange cantaloupe. I don't know what this the regular.
That's what mine is, like the regular. I'm doing a regular one.
And then I got some other cantaloupe out there. I don't know. It's supposed to be spectacular, but I'm thinking they all gonna taste like a regular cantaloupe. It's gonna look different on the outside.
Minnesota midget is what you grow, Urban. David said he growing some muskmelons. What
Yeah.
are those? Is that a watermelon?
No, it's a cantaloupe. It's just a big cantaloupe.
Yeah. Only in Texas they think they got to do everything big.
And then I got the Minnesota midget. I plan to end the bad spot. I probably won't get none of those. And look, I got a tomato cage. I was gonna run them off a tomato cage.
What you growing? Are you growing a cantaloupe on the tomato cage?
Yeah, the little Minnesota midgets.
Oh yeah. I did. I tried to grow my regular ones last year on the cage. I did not like it. How people be saying they could grow vertical or what? I no. I'm not dealing with that
And
this
I
year.
definitely ain't going to the store buying pantyhose, a whole of watermelon. And all
That's
that.
what I was like. I'm done. When I started having to tie them up, and I was like, I'm over it.
But look, Gina, I mean, I know. Okay, you sure about something else? I was gonna.
What?
No, it's meal prep day. I don't go into my mess.
Go ahead.
Well, since you allowed me to go into my mess, look here, Gina. Now, this year, I want to be the greatest gardening season for everybody that's in our gardening community. So, if it's something, I started sending people seeds already. Random people I send seeds. But look, what does your heart desire? What have you seen in the YouTube streets that you like? Man, that'd be cool to grow.
Facts. Listed in the chat. I told y'all this a couple months back. This community will share seeds. Just all you got to do is ask. All you got to do is that there's somebody in the community that might have it and be able to send you some.
I just want okay. It was two key things that I want to grow this year. The golden zucchini. Just cause the package look awesome, and I love zucchini. I love raw zucchini. I'm a weird dude.
Mhm.
I just like raw zucchini and vinegar.
I like
So-
it raw. I like zucchini. I will spiralize it, put a little dressing on it, and eat it like that, salt and pepper.
But I've never seen a golden zucchini at Kroger, and you know me and Kroger beefing. I've never seen a golden, so I said I'm gonna grow my own.
Yes.
Now, that and that honey melon from India, that was I was blown away. I want everybody to feel like I feel. You know, I'm seedling watching every day, Gina. Every day I'm out there with some goddamn binoculars 2 feet away from it. Is there some seedling coming up? I want everybody to feel like that this year. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
let me know if it's something me or Gina can do to make that come true.
Yeah.
So, and nobody I'm so disappointed with these people in the comments. It's nothing that's like last year, Armenian cucumber, my thing. I saw Hands in the Dirt. I'm like, dude, I got to get some Armenian cucumber.
He got me growing those Bay Alpha ones this year.
Oh, Beta Alpha, yeah.
Yeah, because he was talking about those, and TT wanted some seeds for her, so I'm gonna send her some seeds for that.
But now,
You need
don't
some-
sleep on the dragon egg. That's the only creamy cucumber I ever ate.
I know you did the dragon egg ones. You still got a bunch of seeds for those?
Yeah, I got a few left.
Sugar beets. I know you ain't gonna find
No,
that
ma'am.
from Broken. I don't have beets either.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I sent all my beet seeds to Lydia because she likes beets.
Hey, you know, I did a giveaway, and I was giving away beet seeds. Oh, dude, I
I
had
don't care for them either. I could not, and I know they can be juiced and stuff, but I didn't juice them. But I just didn't care for them.
dude. I mean, I get nauseated just when it hit my tongue. So no, man. Y'all keep all them.
However, just because I don't have them, don't mean nobody does. Because there's other people in this chat who shares. Hey, unicorn lady. She said also loofah. Urban was the one who said sugar beets, and she also said loofah and jerkin. I don't have either of those. Anybody got loofah or jerkin?
Gherkin, those really look small cucumbers, right?
I think so. I don't think they're like the cucumber small. I think they're bigger than that. But yeah, they're the small ones.
All right, David Corr said, send me 2 crooked from crook neck
Two seeds of what? Oh, he talking about the dragon egg.
Send me 2 seeds.
What you talking about, David? The
Hey,
dragon?
you talking about the dragon egg or the crook neck? I got both of them.
No, he
David
called you crooked. He was calling you crooked. He was talking about.
I'm crooked.
That's what he was saying.
David
Crooked
Corr with
part.
a little cropper. Please email me, sir, because I know your garden need all the help it can get, and I'm willing to help. I'm willing to help, big guy. Big guy, I know it's gonna be a struggle for you. But hey, you old
Yeah, he talking about the dragon. He said creamy cucumber, so he
Hey,
talking
you
about
know
the
what?
dragon.
David Corr, please email me. I'm definitely gonna send you something. Dude, they have got done delicious, Dave. I won't even lie to you. They are delicious. I mean, I've never tasted it, and I don't know. I don't even know how to describe the taste. It's like God said, "Hey, this is what cucumber should taste like."
Listen, if y'all want to, if you get one thing you're gonna say, well, Broke tell you how something is to him. Now, mind you, it is gonna be based on the person.
To him,
It's gonna be very honest. If he don't like it, he gonna say he don't like it. But when he describes what a kumquat tastes like, I don't know why everybody ain't growing it.
dude,
Because the way you described it, I was like, I need that.
hey, look. First off, now you know how I feel about the kumquat. Miss T with the T. I'm sorry, I don't mean to promote people who ain't in.
No,
in
you're
comment.
fine.
But I went to the Soul Family Expo, and she had said she wanted to taste it.
Mm-hmm.
So I left them on the tree to get extra sweeter. So I brought 4 or 5 down there, and I gave it to her, and she was like, "Oh, I said, oh, she don't like them." I'm like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Dude, you don't."
Wow.
I mean, not that she didn't like them. She
Right. But she just wasn't blown away.
Yeah, like me. I ate like 300 of them, And every one, I had to lean back in my chair and take a deep breath. I don't know what it is. They're goddamn delicious to me. But it's just weird when people don't like stuff at the rate you like it. That's all.
Right. That's what's up, Urban. She said all her chickens laid. She got 6 eggs. Rent paid. I already told you, David, when I talked to you the other day, I'm gonna need my leaf of life when you get going. So he said, right, y'all see this in writing. He said when his leaf of life plant is good and established, he got us.
Oh, and
That's a very beneficial plant.
Urban said I'm waiting on my nursery to get kumquats and persimmon back. My Fuyu persimmon is dead. The one I got in the ground. I got a Fuyu and gyro at the same time. My Fuyu is dead. You know I shot a hot email at the bottom nursery. Hey, I need my chips with dip.
I know that's right.
But I mean, it was $18.
Still. But you know what I think? I think they'll make it right.
Yeah, I think they will. I think they will.
Erica said, "Do you eat the skin on your Yeah, I think you did when you ate those, didn't you? The kumquats.
Big facts. But the Nagami are not sweet. One either the skin or the inside is sweet and the other one is sour. But on the Miwa, Jesus Kiss, kumquats, it is sweet, 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 sweet. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, form your own opinion.
Oh, Urban, you growing that leaf of life too?
And I want that food so bad. Hey, you know what? My dream tree. Well, I got 3. You know, I love trees. 2 pawpaws. I want to try to grow pawpaws because I think I figured out how to grow them now. And I want that chocolate persimmon. Jesus Christ.
I wanted to get a persimmon and they were already sold out at Bottoms. Y'all swiped out all their stuff quick.
Now, if they don't replace that little $18 Fuyu, I'm going to get that chocolate. I'm getting that chocolate. Ooh.
Now, where's the chocolate at? Where is it at Bottoms?
I don't know. It's 12 different online nurseries. I know 6 locally. I could definitely find it.
See,
it is, dude. It is no tree that I take that back. The only one that the holy grail of apple trees, the black diamond apple tree, is only grown in the hills of Tibet. It's a black apple on the outside, a regular apple on the inside. Those apples go for $7 a piece.
I try one. I love apples are one of my favorite fruits.
Yeah, I mean, dude, come on, you got to try that. A black diamond. That's why I got the black Arkansas apple because it was similar. It was the poor man's version of the black diamond.
I ran into the ready for retirement version of you yesterday, bro. When I was out at the big box store getting my cherry tree, there was a guy over there looking at trees, and I could tell he knew what he was doing. And I'm like, I will admit, I'm very new to this, so I don't know really what I'm doing. So I sparked up conversation with him. Yeah. He was like, and he said, "Yeah, I got lots of." He's like, "I got lots of fruit trees on my 1 acre. I got a little orchard out there." I said, "That's broke all day."
It sounds like me. 1 acre, dude. That sounds like me.
Yeah, he had 1 acre, and he said he was naming off all the trees he already had. He left with one too.
It might be my uncle. I don't know.
Well, he gonna be twice removed, but he could be your uncle.
I get you. I mean, dude, it's just something about it. They make me happy. I don't know why. I don't even know why. If I put it in the ground and it produces fruit, it makes my heart warm. I don't know what it is. Just like growing vegetables, dude. I like the game. I like the game of working the soil. I love the game to see what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Some people get a garden, they get the fancy raised beds, they throw some soil in there, put some seeds in there, and they just forget about it. Not me. Not me. I'm putting my finger in that soil every day. I want my soil to look like Folgers coffee grinds after they've been used, mixed with lava rock.
Yes.
That black gold. That's what I'm looking for. and I'm
Yeah,
working for it. You know what I mean?
that's what I'm working for too.
And it takes a while. Man,
Mhm.
turf therapy was talking about this, about the long game of gardening. You know what I mean? Adding all
Mhm.
those nutrients, composting in place, putting wood chips on your bed, letting all that stuff break down until you got that perfect deep black soil, and you
Yeah,
know, mama mia. You know what I'm saying?
we gonna get there.
It's gonna take me a couple years.
That's right. Erica says she wants some of them kumquats for her son.
I never get nobody else no kumquats ever. Miss T with the T has
Well, he
one.
already likes them.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I get something.
Yeah, she said her son loves them.
Okay. But
Um,
you know they're a lot easier to grow and more cold-hearted than people think, though. They're good down to like
really?
25 degrees. No, not cold-hearted enough for you.
Mm.
No. Unless you keep it.
You see how you shot me down real quick? Like,
No, no,
wait
no,
a minute, not that cold.
no, no, no. It's now somewhere like close to Atlanta around there, where I
Mm.
think Erica them at, they got
Yeah,
better.
she's I think she's near Thomasville.
Yeah. See, where I live at, I got a greenhouse, but I only had to have my heater turned on for 3 days during the whole winter. So it's a different thing, you know. It got down to
Mhm.
16 and I had to turn the heat on. But besides that, just having them enclosed in something, I think it might have got below 30 degrees 2 or 3 times. I got a record of it this year. But
See,
altogether, we had 6 days of below 30 degrees. And most of my
wow.
pictures are cold hard down to 30 degrees. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we get way colder than that.
Why do y'all live
Hey,
up there?
pescatarian and Miss Felicia.
Hey, Pescatarian, I got to meet Pescatarian Garden, y'all.
Uh-oh. Fat
Right?
guy with gun said, who looking for beet seeds? That was Urban.
Urban,
Urban's in Canada, Zach.
yeah, the white ones, yeah. The sugar beets, the white one. The golden beets are the goldish color one, the red, I guess it's self-explanatory, red one. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But nobody ever okay, thank you, Urban Garden Chronicles, for following the chat. Gina asked, what is that magical seed you want to make your garden in a year? And nobody said nothing. Oh, David Core with the crop and Urban Garden Chronicle. And I got that cucumber for David. David Core with the crop. I'm gonna send you 8 seeds because I know what kind of garden you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
have to
think
send you a
David,
bunch.
he'll try varieties of a lot of stuff. I sent him some seeds earlier because he grows okra, but I had some different okra varieties. So I sent that. Because he grew. If you watched his shorts last year, not you, bro, because I'm sure you did, but like
Yeah.
people in the chat, if y'all ain't follow, look, y'all be dropping y'all link frugal, so it could drop your link because David did a lot of shorts last year. He didn't do a lot of videos. That wasn't his thing. This year, he's kind of pulling a little bit more videos out, but he grows.
And
We look, we know that man over there growing.
and nobody asked me for okra seeds this year. I grew the Star of David okra last year. It's a
Oh, you hear that, David? I ain't sent you that one.
it's the it's the it's wider and it's longer. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So I collected seeds from that. I probably got 400 Star David okra seeds, and I probably got 500 Clemson spineless okra seeds.
You talking about the burgundy red, Urban?
I had that okra last year. I got to check. Hey, Urban,
I got the
email me.
burgundy red, but I don't know if I got the orange.
No, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing.
Oh, oh,
The,
okay. Yeah, I got the burgundy red.
yeah, the burgundy red and the orange. It's the orange gene okra. I grew the orange gene okra last year. It's the same as the burgundy.
Okay.
It looked exactly the same. Dave,
Let me know, Urban, if that's what you're looking for. I'll send it to me an email.
David, I was talking about the Star of David okra. So Gina,
Yeah, yeah, the Star of David. Go ahead.
what are you excited about? I don't feel the excitement in your voice, Gina.
What?
I don't
You
feel
know
it.
why you don't hear it? Because I ain't been able to get out there yet. I'm not like you. It's warmer for you already. I still got a little
Oh,
bit before I can go outside. It's kind of nice here, but it's not there yet. Like today it's a little chillier, but anyway, the peppers. I think if I saw a lot of people doing the get to know me thing that's going on in the community. And one of the questions was like, one of the things that you if you only had the one thing to grow, what would it be, or something like that? I got to grow my peppers. I
Okay.
got to grow my peppers.
What's your go-to though? What's your go-to pepper?
My sweets are I can do any of the bells for the
Okay.
sweet. Now my go-to for the hot, I like them all though, bro. But if I could only grow one, and that was just for whatever reason, it's probably just gonna be the jalapeno. But that's just to keep it basic, to know that I'm because jalapenos are pretty even keel. Like you know what you're gonna get.
But you can get that at Church's Chicken though.
Huh?
You can get jalapeno peppers at Church's Chicken. You can get a little pickled
They ain't the same. They ain't like what I make. I mean, what I grow. But this year, I'm growing that peach.
Oh, yeah.
I'm growing that one.
If you like hot peppers, I don't. Yeah.
Oh, I like hot. I got a pumpkin that's hot. I got one that's called Death Spiral. I'm doing cayenne, Fresno hot. I'm looking at my tray because it's sitting over here. I finally got my tomatillo to come up. I only got one though to come up, and it's the green.
I
One
scaled,
seed.
I scaled all the way back on peppers. I mean, I had the Cubanelle. Well, no, that's what I'm growing. But I was growing like a whole bunch of different sweet pepper. Now, don't get me wrong. The shishito variegated or whatever pepper that is, it has a great flavor to it. But it's this big. It's this big. I'm through. I'm not with that. I'm growing all the big bells and the big Cubanelles, and I think I got one shishito out there just
I'm
to
gonna do
eat out in the garden.
I'm gonna do shishito.
Yeah, but I mean, I just like.
And I like Cubanelles too. I grew Cubanelle last year.
Yeah. Or what? I think the Cubanelle and Giant Marconi the same thing anyway. That's what I think. But
are they? They might be.
I might not be. But I just like to eat peppers, and I want a big one. Like if I'm making an omelet, you know what I mean. I want to cut a whole pepper in that. You know what I mean, and eat it like that. I don't know. It's just that shishito and them other small peppers don't go far enough. The sweet ones don't, to me.
Yeah. Those are just good for like picking and snacking on, because you can even grow the little lunchbox ones, or like the little bells that they sell.
Never do that again. They never made it in the house. Never. I sat out there.
Okay.
I'm tired and I just eat them right there. Like
garden snack.
Well, I got a bunch of garden snakes, like the ground cherries. That was my garden snake.
I am growing those this year. This will be my first year having them. I've never tried one. This will be my first time ever being able to have that.
I think they are super delicious.
I'm going to grow it.
Matter of fact, Growing with Hudson sent me some Chinese lantern ground cherries. They're red and neon colored on the outside of the bowl. And watch on them come up.
They will. They will.
I direct sold them, so who knows?
I'm trying a lot of different. I'm trying some of my go-to. So when it comes to peppers, I'm always going to grow my bells. I like all the colors. So I got purple, green, yellow, red, orange, and then jalapenos and habaneros are a staple hot pepper. But I got like other varieties that I'm putting in there, and then my tomatoes. I'm going to do a pasting tomato because I always like to be able to make some sauce. And I liked a couple of the slicers I grew last year. Like I like the Rutgers. I'm not growing it this year, but I like the Rutgers and the Brandywine. I am growing one. I'm going to have one Brandywine plant, and I'm going to do the pineapple. I've never had that one before.
I'm growing that one.
And the Cherokee. I never had that one before.
Overrated. I'm going to tell you that. And this, of course, my taste buds are way different than everybody else. But that Cherokee purple, I tried for 2 years to grow it. And when I finally got it, it was below average tasting to
Mhm.
me. So I don't know. I don't want to fake how anybody else grow, but
Yeah.
it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I just wanted to try them, so I'm only doing one plant of those. But the reason Brandywine came back is because I like it. So I know I always going to make sure I grow something I know I like, and
Yeah.
then I'll try some other stuff. So I've never had the pineapple and the purple Cherokee, so I'm gonna try those this year and see if I'm gonna add them back next season or
Try
not. But
to.
that Brandywine,
I'm growing in. I'm growing in Brandywine, but my all-time favorite tomato is the lemon blush tomato. That
I
tomato
haven't had that one.
it's goddamn delicious.
And you got seeds for that?
I think email. I think, but I'm growing the Brandywine, the lemon blush, the watermelon, beefsteak watermelon
I got
tomato,
seeds for that one sitting
the
right here.
the black cherry, the pineapple tomato. Hey, and it's this the a
And I
cherry
think
tomato.
TT sent me this. TT, did you send me those?
Oh yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
it. And the crazy eight uh crazy crazy cherry tomato. I think it's called a crazy eight cherry tomato.
I think I
But
heard of that one.
they grow in big bunches like grapes. I said,
Mm-hmm.
"Dude, I got to have that." And look, if it don't look like that, Baker Creek just got me for $3.
Listen.
That picture, wow.
Hey Tia. She said, hey bro, Gina in chat.
I mean, we ain't got no interaction in here, man. We're talking about gardening, and
I know. So
what
what's I am very excited though because I have let me see what's going. I got some kohlrabi because bro, you told me I need to put some kohlrabi in the garden, so I got some already out there.
eat it raw,
Um,
eat it raw.
it's the purple one.
No, ma'am. You
I got seeds for the white though too, so I
okay?
need to get that going. I got the white too, and Miss Sue sent me some seeds for the white, and I got some cabbage out there right now. But I don't know if that cabbage gonna make it because like most places, Ohio is not much different of the fact that we go from winter to summer. There's really
Yeah,
no true spring. So I think it might get too hot too quick and it might not. I don't know how cabbage does with the heat.
I got one. I don't know where that cabbage came from, but I got one cabbage that got super big all of a sudden. So I got one cabbage out there with my Swiss chard, and I haven't taken. I got Swiss chard out there. I think it's the I don't know what it is. It's the red one. The red is it grapefruit Swiss chard. But
I love Swiss chard.
I
I
got
grew it
some
for
on
the
taste.
first time last year. That will forever and always be in my garden.
Do you eat it? Can you eat it raw?
Yes. And I love it just sauteed with some seasoning. I like it. I just like it.
Okay, okay. Because definitely gonna eat it raw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. So you just gonna chop it up like for a salad?
No, I'm just gonna go out there and eat it.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
I felt like I was weird when you say
No.
that. No, I mean, when I eat random stuff. I eat lettuce out the garden. I eat peppers out. I don't wash nothing out in the garden because I feel like it's good. It's Gucci. So
Yeah.
I eat it just like that. I don't know. I'm weird.
Awesome. You gotta let me know what you think about those, Tia. I actually did like the patty pan squash.
I
I
couldn't get
grew
mine to
those
grow
last
last
season.
year.
Hmm.
I couldn't get mine to grow. I'm so jealous of you and the bull.
Yeah, they grew for me, and I got those seeds. I won those on Black Tropical channel, and they grew fine. I mean the Vineborg ended up finally getting the plant, but I got a few of them off of it before then.
Hey,
But it was good.
don't say that name because I'm
I
trying to
know,
garden. Oh my
I
god.
know.
I'm
I
going.
got onions everywhere, hoping that onions and garlic, just hoping that I can just.
I don't know. I don't know if that's enough. I had garlic and onions around everything like. No, I didn't because I grew them in a container, and I got them in a container this year. But I got marigold and lemon balm in them. and cypress moss. I don't know, dude. I have no. Nobody has true success. Even the only thing that I heard might work is injecting your plant with a needle.
I ain't doing all that.
I'm not doing that. Dude,
I ain't either.
what do you get a needle at?
I ain't doing all that. Because it got my zucchini last year too, but I got quite a bit of zucchini before it got to my plant.
No man.
And it was some of the best zucchini I've ever had. Even my husband was like, this is really good.
I don't know. I had zero problems growing everything. It was just the vine board and my squash and zucchini. God damn.
Yep. That was the only issue I had. The vine board with my squash and zucchini.
That golden zucchini is like that trophy that I can almost reach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm gonna do some weird stuff to get it this year. I can tell you that. I might. If the vine board get me, I'm gonna buy Stars. I said, yeah, I'm gonna buy Stars. I'm definitely buying Stars.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. The purple kohlrabi that's out there is from my local nursery, because they sell a 4-pack. I think it's a 4-pack. Yeah, 4-pack, because I put something else in them 4-packs.
Now,
but they sell the 4-packs for like $1 something. Now I just used it to put my starts in after I took their starts out.
yeah,
I mean, just reuse them.
However you grow, man. Like the marigolds, dude, I saw some marigolds and I heard marigolds repel pests. They had them cheap, I think 6 for $2. Yeah, I got them marigolds and threw them in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I got some alyssum and I got some flowers. I mean, I ain't an expert on flowers, but I got a couple things growing on out there. You know what I mean? And I got some zinnias that came back. Zinnias or zinnias?
Yeah, zinnia, or I don't know. I know what you meant though.
Yeah, but they reseeded themselves.
That's The marigolds do that too. They'll reseed themselves.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I don't put in the effort because I definitely don't fertilize flowers.
For your flowers, you don't?
No, I don't.
I don't either. I just dropped the seeds. Like I did zinnias this year. I did some African daisies or something like that?
Yeah.
And then I did of course marigolds, and I had one more that I put out there. And I always like to do some nasturtiums too. I had good luck with nasturtiums last year.
I think I got zinnias. What? It was some Dollar Tree.
All mine came from the Dollar Tree too.
It was a lithium and something, and it looked cool on the pack. So I dropped like 300 seeds everywhere, and they popping up. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Hey, CC, I seen you come in here. Yes, I agree. I look. Don't be sleeping on them Dollar Tree seeds, y'all. They grow just fine.
All mine came up. I mean, I planted a bunch of them in a little Christmas tree skirt. They popped up.
Mine too.
You don't have to spend all. Can I go? Can I get on a soapbox for a minute, Jim?
Yeah.
Do you mind? Okay.
Nope.
Now look, gardening is not as expensive as people make it out to be.
Mm-mm.
In my long game of gardening, my garden will strictly be in the ground. Super easy to maintain like that. Of course, you're gonna have to get some grass out, but grow bags and all this stuff, that's gonna be the old broke farm. I'm gonna go straight in the ground, and all you do, I don't even till my ground. I take a hoe and dig probably 3-4 inches down. I go over with some in-ground soil, and I put some compost on top of that, and then I come back with wood chips. That's it. And don't get me wrong, blood meal, bone meal, all that stuff work fantastically. Of course it do. I don't use none of it. I'm over all that. No more bone meal, blood meal, Jamaican stir fry meal, none of that. It's just them ingredients I just said. And I'm gonna build that goddamn soil look like it's a zoo. Used to be on top of it, and all the manure from the zoo went down into that garden. I know that was a weird.
I agree though, because last year the corn was the only thing I grew in my native soil, and it grew great.
Yeah.
I mean, it grew great. And I was so frustrated that I didn't trust that my native soil would grow for me. So that's why I have all those raised beds, because
Yeah.
I didn't think I could grow in my native soil.
Now,
I could have.
I mean, I got my metal raised. I'm finna say I paid for them. I didn't pay for them metal raised beds. I didn't, by the way. But since I got them, it's a different way to do stuff. But containers, I'm over containers. The only thing containers I'm gonna have is fruit trees like citrus that I just can't leave outdoors. Everything else it's going in the ground eventually. It's gonna be a slow process, probably about 2 years, but man,
Who wouldn't let you get one of what, Miss Cheryl? What you talking about?
get one way.
I have never used that. Only Miracle Grow.
See, and that's the other
I
thing.
agree. I agree, Urban. She said now she's using leaves and natural amendments. Same. I did all that blood meal, bone meal stuff, and once it's gone, I was like, I'm done.
And um, somebody might want to fact check me on this, but leaves have more nutrients and minerals than manure. You might want to fact check me on, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. And that's
I know they have a lot of nutrient in them, and if you have a way of chipping them up a little bit, that's even better. I didn't. I just threw mine in the garden and let it kind of break down. But yeah, it does take a while for them to break down whole. Just know that, people.
yeah. But I left them whole with the intention of that they will last through the summer and retain some of that moisture, which I also hold true for wood chips. You can do the same thing with wood chips. Just don't mix the wood chips in the soil, and no, it don't take all the nitrogen away from your soil, like people say. But it does mess with it if you mix it into the soil. But if you leave it on top, you're okay. You know what I mean?
It might be a challenge for some unicorn lady. I actually intend on planting. Now, I won't be doing. I'm on the fence with corn this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to grow it or not, but I will be growing something, maybe some things in my native soil.
I'm definitely not ever growing corn again. Definitely. It's just
I had success.
I've never had success with it. Never. I mean, and I don't like the concept. Did you take the tassels and pollinate it?
I did.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I had less than 20 ears to do that too. 20 stalks, I mean.
I think I had 6 and refused to do it.
Grow.
I grow easy button gardening. Easy button
That was
gardening.
easy. I just took the tassel off and it's
I'm
almost like pollinating your flowers.
It's like you got a magic wand and you
It is.
I'm not doing all that. I want to put the seed, I want to watch the seed, and I want to nurture that seed. But anything else besides that, nah.
I did my corn pescatarian in my native soil along my fence line. And it might be a heavy feeder, but it was getting its food somehow through that soil, because I think I might have did the 511 a couple times. But I will be the first to admit I am not the best at staying on top of fertilizer. Yeah. No.
But why does everybody think they soil so bad? Even if you got sandy soil, all right, think about this. Sand, people propagate fig trees and other cuttings in sand. So it's good enough to bring a tree from dormancy stage to roots, but you don't think you can grow nothing in it? Then people talk about clay soil all the time. And clay soil, it compacts and everything. But you can start working compost over that clay soil, and that clay soil is great. I don't get it. Just like your fruit tree, you can put a fruit tree in the ground, and that tree will thrive in your soil. But why do you think a tomato plant won't grow, but you can grow a whole apple tree with apples in that soil?
Yep. And you know what, Urban? Them dang on tree rats who ate most of my corn.
And dude, knock on wood, I don't have squirrels in my backyard. I don't know why.
I don't know why. I don't even have trees in my backyard, but the neighbor has one, and they jump onto my fence from their tree and into my garden.
Have you ever tasted squirrel?
No, sir.
Guess what it tastes like?
Let me guess. Chicken.
Chicken, precisely chicken. It's look, Jen, it's delicious, delicious. Hey,
Mm-mm.
you know, down here we eat everything, dude. A little squirrel smothered, and gravy on some rye. Ooh, 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 ooh.
That's what Jay from African Dreaming, he be telling me all the time, like, girl, you better eat you some of those squirrels and quit complaining about them.
Dude, y'all got all this meat just running across y'all trees, just running. Dude, I guess I don't see that many squirrels because we eat them down here.
Probably.
They're a little more cautious around
I'm
there.
sure they are.
Dude, I mean, of course, people where I'm from eat possum, raccoon, and
Hmm.
everything, so it don't really matter.
Oh, y'all doing it in Texas too, CC? Oh,
Well,
Lord.
that's the South, though. That's the South.
It is.
South-ish, not quite, but ish.
Yeah, that's South.
I don't know if they really South. I don't know. Let's check the map. I don't know if CC really South. It's
Ah,
South right. You know what
South
I mean?
adjacent.
Adjacent. What's up, Fifi's journey?
Hey, Fifi. Fifi was showing where her buds were, the frost kind of killed off her buds from her trees. I think it was her peach tree.
Ooh, they
So
got my
she,
plum tree.
yeah, so she don't think she's gonna get any fruit from those this year. She was showing how you could literally just brush across it and the buds pop off.
Yeah, I mean, both my plum had. It looked to me, it probably was 20, but it looked like hundreds of blooms all over, and the last frost knocked it off.
Yeah,
But luckily, I still got peaches of it. So, peaches,
yeah. She
still got
might. I think she just like, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But she's colder than you. She's warmer than me and colder than you. She's like 7A, 7B,
oh
somewhere
yeah,
in there.
and that's the weird thing, man. And it seemed like my plums do the worst. Plums and blueberries. As soon as they feel a little heat, they start waking up. I mean, even if it's 2 days of heat, they just start putting on flowers. I mean, leaves. I'm like, dude, this is not gonna last. What is y'all doing? And they get me every year. Every
Yeah.
year.
Oh, she's 6B. I thought you were 7, Fifi. So I'm 7. I'm just a tinge colder than her.
All right, everybody that's in zone 7 and below, it's a lot of land in the south.
Yeah. Listen, I started following this page on Instagram who be showing like homes that are on top of big acres of land, like homes that are older. They might just need a little cosmetic, a little makeup, fix it up a
Yeah.
little bit. And I've been following it. They had this one house. It was on, I think, 113 acres for less than 400,000. I said, God, if only I was willing to move there.
I mean, it's I don't know, and I guess wherever you from, that's what you used to, and that's what you appreciate. I just appreciate it down here, man, because to me, zone 8A and zone 8B to me is the perfect zone because you can grow some stuff that's colder with chill hours. I always felt like that, and 9 and up, you can't grow things that need chill out. But dude, the South to me, if you're a gardener or you like land, dude, we're literally giving it away down here.
Mm-hmm.
Giving it away down here. What a great house, probably where you live at, is 600, 700,000. You can get a brand new, beautiful 4 bedroom, 3 bedroom house, probably 200,000, 250,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's in a good
Now,
neighborhood.
yeah. Our houses here aren't that bad. Um, Even in good neighborhoods. I mean, they're now depending the uppity neighborhoods. Of course, you're gonna get into like the 4 or 5s,
Now, I'm
but
not talking about Atlanta. Atlanta is like everywhere else in Atlanta. Atlanta is expensive to live at.
hmm yeah. The last time I was in Georgia, though, because my husband has family there, and some of them are in Smyrna, some are in Atlanta, and then Decatur. And I was like, it's so chill there to me. I was like, I could live here. It's chill to me.
And
But
It's cool.
But yeah, my job is here, and it's a good job.
I'm saying, I ain't worked there forever. But I mean, the
That's true.
cost of living compared to everywhere, you could, okay, in most big cities, you need to make $20 an hour plus to live a normal life.
Mm-hmm.
You literally can buy a house working at McDonald's down here. I can't make this up.
Yeah.
You can work at McDonald's full time and you can buy a house.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
the mosquito will carry you away if you can get around all that. We got a lot of snakes and
Excuse
you
me.
know,
Yeah.
man. Besides that,
Yeah.
everything cool though, man. I think I appreciate it so much because I've lived here my whole life. So of course I can tell you all the things that I think so cool about it. But you move down here and be like, oh my God, it's hot down here. Why are you
I've
sweating?
been there, and it was in the summer. It was hot. It wasn't like it was hot, but it ain't. I didn't think it was horrible.
I'm sorry, it's pop-ups on here.
You're fine.
But I don't know. Even at 80 degrees, it's super hot. It's super hot at 80. And that'll throw you off at first. Like you thinking it's 80 degrees, so I'm gonna come outside some shorts and a shirt and I'm good. You ain't good. You can't put no lotion on. Anything above 80 degrees, no uh-oh. You know, I'm fool with you. I'm fool with you. I remember from Best Shit during the game.
That's right, playing the game.
A whole breakfast.
And we're saying now that's where it's hot to me in Texas. I haven't been to Texas, and I already feel like y'all just ridiculously hot. And I will be in Texas in the butt crack of summer. I will be there at the end of July for a conference for work, and I'm already dreading it.
And the what part of Texas?
You're gonna be in Austin,
In Austin.
right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm something. What you say about the temperature?
It's gonna be behind crack hot.
Hey, CC, aka Cynthia. How are you? I'm well.
Because I know y'all get hot, Cynthia. I know y'all do.
Yeah.
I mean hot.
But I can't do cold.
I don't like cold either though. But I just with cold you can layer. I feel like it's always the difference of with cold you could put on more stuff. You can only take off so much.
When cold get into your bones, you cannot layer up enough. You can't. It's just in your bloodline. You just can't.
I'm more.
You can always get cool. It's always a way to get cool down here. Yes, it is. We got pools. We got, air conditioning.
But what if it ain't no power? Now I'm just in heat.
No.
You probably gonna freeze to death.
Nah, in the cold, I could just put a bunch of stuff.
Oh, you talking about in the heat? Oh, you gonna die. You gonna die.
Why?
Heat stroke. You gonna die.
But I'm not a nice person when I'm hot. I am not nice.
But you get
I
used
know
to
I'm
it.
not.
I mean, look. First off, if you live in the South with them super high temperatures and the humidity, there's a couple things you want to follow. You can't wear lotion. Let's start there. You can't wear lotion in the summer in the South.
That's
you can't do it.
No.
Because everything sticks to you.
Yes.
You're going to sweat as soon as you go out the door. You can't wear lotion. Because then the mosquitoes
won't breathe.
You can't do that. Wrong else. First off, socks are optional. Let's start there. Socks are optional. Preferably some Crocs. Crocs, no socks. Because
that's flip flops.
Or flip flops. If you get depending on your toe, how you toe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be flip flops for me.
I don't know if your second toe longer than your big toe, CC. I don't know how you operate.
It's not.
But,
mine ain't.
And then when you leave the house, you should have a container filled with water.
Yeah.
And you're gonna hydrate on your way to wherever you're going with that. And then when you get there, you're gonna get some more water. And if you like me, don't have air conditioning in your car, man, just stick your head out the window. I'm like a dog out there.
See, what I do, Gina, is just fill me a container up and have it as ice. It don't even have to be water because the heat will make it, it'd be nice and cool. Just ice.
I can see that.
It's gonna be water. But some of the great things about in the South, fishing. You can fish all the way to Christmas down here. You can garden just about all the way to Christmas down here. The wildlife, if you're a hunter, if you like outdoorsy things like mountains, and I'm sure it's mountains in Colorado and stuff like that. But in the South, it ain't. It hit different.
We don't have no mountains over here. on the south side, we don't have any mountains.
But in Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, those places have mountains. You know,
I'm close to Galveston. We don't have any mountains. We got plains. We got plains.
Don't Tennessee have mountains?
I'm not in Tennessee. I'm in Texas.
I thought you meant Galveston, Tennessee. I don't know.
No, see, you don't even know where you at.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know that.
Hey, PA.
Hey, Erica.
And all y'all football teams suck in Texas. Hey,
I don't like football, so it don't really matter to me.
You trying to start a fight? Do you follow the Educated Natural?
Who?
Broke.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, so you know she's a Dallas Dallas Cowboys fan, right?
No, I didn't, but I feel sorry for her.
Don't do it. Y'all want the heat.
I hope she transition to Atlanta Falcons for you.
Just stop talking.
That's probably the best thing that she can do if she want a healthy, happy, and productive life. Probably best to be a Falcons fan.
Hilarious.
I don't take back nothing I say. I think we all know this.
You sound like Tay Weezy. See.
To the bone. Even when Cece did me so wrong,
What are you talking about?
She thought I was gonna forget about it.
She beat you fair and square.
And maybe not fair and square.
You can juggle all you want to.
Fair and square.
Oh, that's right. She is an Eagles fan. Tori is the Cowboy fan. My bad, Tim. My bad.
My bad.
She's the Eagles fan.
Team. It ain't much different.
So the
Eagles were the last loser last year. So, last loser.
I'm done. I forgot, Tim. My bad.
It's not much difference in a Cowboys fan and a Eagles fan. It's not. I see
abort.
Shout out to 10 and them Eagles, the number 2 in the NFL, lost in the Super Bowl. Hey CC, what you growing interested in your garden this year? What's that?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
Really? What do tell, Gigi?
No. You got it.
No, what
interesting, exciting.
Ask the question. Go ahead.
What is that one unicorn plant that you planted this year? And CC, you like, oh my God, if I could only grow this, I get 100 million subscribers on YouTube when I show this in the thumbnail. That's how we doing my thumbnail when it's so big.
Oh, I see. You got the YouTube face. I know it works every time.
Yeah, I do.
I don't really have anything particular that, I am growing corn and about to harvest some, soon. And that video kind of blew up. So,
CC, wait a minute. You ain't excited. Wait, you ain't growing nothing new this year?
Nothing new. I did beets for the first time. I had never done them.
How do they taste?
They taste pretty good. I was shocked because I don't like beets.
What kind of beets you grew? Sugar beet? What color was it?
They were red. They was the Detroit beets. And I had to look up how to even cook them because I'm like, I've never even ate besides when I was little and had to eat the ones from the can. So I'm learning to eat a lot of stuff from my garden,
Yeah.
and it's definitely a different. So all I had to do was boil them. That was it. I'm like, boil them with the
All beets. Okay.
boil the beets,
CC,
and you know
wait
what
a
it
minute.
tastes like?
Trash.
It tastes like a potato with no season. You know, like you eat a baked potato and you have to put salt and pepper on it. Tastes just like that.
CC, wait a
But did
minute.
you mash it?
I didn't mash it. I just bit into it and ate
Just
it.
cut it up and boiled it?
No, I just cut the bottom off, put in some boiled water.
Let's
That was
dissect this for a minute, man. Let's go with the verbiage you used. You said you had boiled beets. Now,
I know.
wait, does
I
that
know.
does that sound?
It
tasty?
does not sound delicious at all. But I wanted the real texture, nothing covered in seasoning, because I can season up some stuff and it can taste good. But I wanted the real taste of it. And it was actually, I was like, what? It was pretty good. And I ate the tops of it. I sauteed them up.
Now
I
I
heard
might
that's good now.
eat the tops. I was gonna say I might
Yeah.
eat the tops more
Yeah,
so
I
than
eat
the
the tops.
beets.
Yeah,
But it's
it actually was good. I'm learning a lot. I'm eating a lot of stuff from my garden that I have never even gave a chance.
But
What's
you know
something
what?
new that you've tried?
Huh?
Is there anything new other than beets that you've tried?
Yeah, them peas.
That's why we saw you try those.
But I've learned, like, in between, I can taste the ones that's not all the way full whole
Mhm.
peas,
Mhm.
and those are pretty good.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, CC.
Anything for you, bro? Anything new?
It's a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm always expanding my horizons, even if it
Good.
don't grow.
Now, how long you been a gardener or farmer, or how do you want to say that?
I prefer to be called a farmer.
Okay.
This is my thing. I prefer to be called a farmer. But I
Okay.
think this is coming up my third year, I think.
Okay.
Third year, I think. I
Same
don't
for
know.
me. It's my third year.
I don't remember what I ate for dinner yesterday.
This is crazy that the for honestly for both of us. I thought Broke had been doing it longer. But as much as we have out there growing, to only be growing for 3 years, we are ridiculous.
I hit the fast track though. And I think a lot of people call it YouTube University. And
Yes.
I can't stress this enough. I don't remember the exact numbers and everything on this, but I heard somebody say if you put 18 minutes a day on your passion, that's 100 hours in a year. You should be able to master anything if you put 18 minutes worth of work into it,
Mhm.
learning the knowledge and practicing your craft.
Mhm.
Now I watch probably 2 hours worth of YouTube videos on my day off. Then
Yes.
I took a master gardener's course. Um,
Mhm.
Anything with gardening, I Google questions, and
Mm-hmm.
if I watch your video and I'm unsure about some of your video, I put a question. To this day, I put a question, say, hey, what your fertilizer when what you doing that? I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's the new way to speed up, and you can never do anything that matches up to experience. Experience is the key to gardening, but you can simulate some of that experience by questions, YouTube University, and taking classes.
Yeah.
A lot of gardening classes are free, and I feel like it's easier now to catch up. And if you don't know how to grow everything, then you understand your soil makeup. You understand what it takes to grow. The pH of your soil, what it got to be, the fertilizer, what it got to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I think it was. Oh my God! Put it down. I don't even want to see Lydia, baby. I don't want to see Lydia, baby. I don't want to see Lydia.
What it do, people?
You know, cuz
What it do, Cuzzo? What it do, CC and the lady of the house, Gina?
y'all know I mess with Lydia B.
Liddy
That
B.
CC, I started to put Liddy B on that thing too. I started to put it.
Now this,
I'm surprised you didn't just come up in here. When I saw you pop down there, I like that.
I've been revoked. I've been revoked.
Sammy
There
Joe
you
in
have
here. Hey, now
That's a fine background Brooke got over there.
Ain't it? That's what I told him. I like that.
Hey, he
Sammy
got a
Joe.
library. He got a library behind him.
Hey, guess what? Guess where I got it from, Liddy?
Hey,
What?
Sam.
Canva.
You
That's
made it.
what's up.
You made it
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, who told me about Canva, Liddy?
I did.
Liddy B. She got everybody on there.
You
And
can
they
do
taught
it.
me how to use it.
I don't know who in the chat, but good afternoon. Happy Friday to everybody. Welcome to Frugal Friday, where you learn how to be frugal as you want to be.
As you
Want to be.
want to be. That's the key
As you
word.
want to be. Frugal as you want to be, because I ain't buying no fertilizers.
Look here.
Listen, we was
I'm
just
big-
talking about that. You missed that part.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we talked all about that, Liddy B. What you were doing? What you
She
got
is
going?
working.
I'm actually getting off of work, and I wanted to come on here, and I was gonna listen in, but I just hit the little thing at the top. I didn't even see who was in there. I was in the ads. I was in the ads and just went in.
That's what you're supposed to do. This is the garden
That's what's
community.
up.
This ain't a garden solo verse. I mean, come on. We having a good time. We got, even though CC cheat and stuff like that. We accept
What that corn doing, CC? What that corn
We're
doing?
not quite home.
It's doing good, Lydia. It's doing good. Yeah.
She said she about to harvest soon.
Already?
Yeah.
Sound like a cheater to me.
Hey,
I got the videos to prove when I put it down.
It sounds like false advertising.
hey,
Look, if that's so good, that corn be going. It goes.
Gina, can I ask a question to your chat?
You can.
Sam and Joe, do you remember when me and David Core was talking about growing a watermelon and you say you got your money on broke? I got a screenshot.
Just
Gina
say
said
you
she
don't
that.
remember, Sammy.
I got a screenshot. I'm petty. Petty.
He already he's saying the petty streets, Liddy B.
So what it is I got true leaves on mine. That's all I got. But my cucumber got flowers. My cucumbers got flowers. And y'all know it's at the flowers. If it's a male and a female and they do their thing,
That's right.
y'all know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna have fruit.
What the herbs
Is that the
doing?
dragon ones?
Now why are we bringing up the meatloaf?
Wait a minute. Stop. How? I'm just asking how your herbs going.
Let me try to get home before it get dark so I can show you what it's doing.
Petty Broke has entered the building.
As he has.
Hey, you remember oh look, that's what I was about to say. You remember Nikki used to call Micro Messy Boots when he was Muddy Boots?
Messy Boots Farm.
She used to call home a Messy Boots. That used to be my name right there, boy. Messy Boots.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the thing though. Let it be. Now, this gardening community has grown so big. I feel like this on YouTube right now. This is, if you're a gardener and you ain't linked in with these channels, even CC, I mean, even
You
CC,
know, you're going to stop.
if you ain't linked in with these people, man, it's some awesome people doing some awesome things, dude. I mean, really, if you're talking about gardening, no matter how you want to garden, it's people that can garden your way and can help you out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying this. If you in this chat and you're not subscribed to Gina versus Gina and you chilling on that line, first of all, you wrong. Let's start there. You wrong. You're hustling for free. For free. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. What? I don't understand. I don't understand that. You gonna get all the knowledge.
I don't understand.
I have 26 different squash varieties, and I didn't even plant my delicata, and I gotta get that delicata in the ground.
Yes,
But it's
you
gonna
do.
come up.
Lydia, now, wait a minute. Now, I've been watching your channel with almost 2 years now. Now, Lydia, let's talk for a minute now. Cause this your cousin. I be real with you now. You say 26.
I probably got 30.
Now, Lydia, now we all know 10 of them, you're gonna be like, I ain't got time for that.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you know. You right. You right.
Wait,
Am I being real with you?
You know
Ain't
her.
nobody ask you to be real with me when I know how to be real with myself. It's something for me and the bugs.
That's how you do it.
Cause if they get out there and lay all them little gold eggs on the back of them leaves, I can't fight them all.
See,
I can't fight them all. I got 26 plants.
I'm hoping to get my butternut squash soon.
I'm not into those. I'm not into those.
You see that?
That tastes good.
No. Oh, Lydia, my girl.
Are all laying. And she said, I am telling anyone with ears. All her girls are laying.
Awesome.
I didn't even know she had them chickens 6 months.
She hasn't. She got layers. She bought hers that were already laying.
Yeah,
She bought
the older ones.
She bought pullet.
No, I don't know if they pull it. They were ready to lay when they stepped on the property.
Yeah, they're not that old. They probably were right at the age of laying, though.
So the ones that are already laying are called pullets.
Okay.
I need me 4 of them right now. I need $100. That's $ Best Yet Journey plug.
First of all, you said $100 for 4 of them.
I mean, it's probably like $30 a piece, but I need about 4 more.
Less than 20 a piece for hers.
That's in Canada.
No,
it should be cheaper here.
Tractor Supply got babies for $3, dude.
No, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait anymore.
I don't want to wait. I don't think either. When I
want my eggs and I want them now.
I don't want no grown chickens that 2 years from senior citizenship.
No, you don't get them that old. You just get them right outside of the chicken.
How do you know how old they are when they get them?
You
they don't come with no birth
people ain't lying to you.
So they don't lay eggs. They don't lay eggs if they ain't old enough to lay eggs. So I got my other ones. They said they were 5 months, but you asked me, they were 4 months. So they eventually started laying.
I would love to have some chicken, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just need 3 hens.
Well, you know what she said. She putting up with the trees. You ain't getting no chickens. You keep going right over to Josh and get that poop. What's his name, Josh? Somebody with a J.
Yeah. Hey, you're a goddamn hater. If you don't sit your hate self down somewhere.
I gotta get ready to go. So
of course,
nice to see you.
Of course,
nice to see you.
Of course, CT gonna go first.
Talk to you soon.
All right.
I see you on the Woo Woo Show.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Now I lost my train of thought, but that's cool. I'm drinking wine. We're enjoying the night. So what's up? Lady, why you chewing gum in the car by yourself? I never thought.
Well, who I supposed to chew gum with, bro?
Oh, everybody's chew gum in their free time. I don't understand how that works. I don't chew gum like that.
How do people chew gum? They chew gum to satisfy the chewing.
No, I don't have a chewing urge. I chew gum in social settings. I don't know. It does away with nervousness and stuff like that. I don't know.
So you must was the kid who got popped for chewing gum, so you grew up not liking gum. So I am chewing gum to resist eating.
I thought gum made you hungrier.
It actually do. It actually do make me hungry. It do be making you hungry. I do be hungry.
Not quite, Urban. It's getting there though. She said it's a whoop whoop show. She said, wait, whoop whoop show is back.
Yep. Y'all better be watching y'all emails.
It's getting there.
How many times? I've only been on a whoop whoop show twice. I mean once.
It don't matter. You were there. I'm gonna get you again. I'm gonna get you again. I'm gonna get you again, nobody don't want to come back.
Okay, because if nobody's ever been on that 3 times, I want to be the first 3 times.
I ain't even been on there twice.
Gene, it ain't about you all the time, Gene.
I ain't got nothing to talk about new anyway.
Hey, Lydia, how you tell people I can make it about me now? Gene, you made it all about you. All about you right now, Gene. We cross.
Hey,
you bring
when I get 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna have one all about me. I'm gonna tell it all. Liddy tells all on the Woo Woo
Liddy
Show.
tell all.
Okay.
But it got to be about 100,000 subscribers for me to do that.
Let me start saving my money up so I could pay for my secrets to be kept.
I'm dropping the ball at 10,000.
Did you just make that up? Let me start saving up my money.
Yeah.
So my secrets to be kept. Hey.
Once I get to 10,000, I'm telling everything. Every secret gardening trick I never said.
You cheat? You cheat? You're gonna do it for 10,000 subscribers?
My name is Broke Farm. What did you expect? Are you shocked I'm cheap?
Listen.
Come on.
Yeah. The Whoop Whoop Show is a show that Best Yet Journey, which is Lydia on the panel, who does on her channel. She before her working hours.
Let me talk for myself.
Okay.
Let me be.
Hold on.
Oh,
okay. Hey everybody, I'm Lydia from Best Yet Journey. My channel is about my journey and about me, only me. But I did start a show called The Whoop Whoop Show. It was inspired by my cousin's songwriter. She wanted me to do an interview on her EP. She's a music provider. And that went from me doing her to doing Her Healthy Home to TT Urban Patrick said, I want you to interview me. And somebody said, I want you to interview me. So I start interviewing people. And that's what The Whoop Whoop Show is. But I put a twist on it. I always love like the Johnny Carson show and those type of 11 o'clock show. And I wanted to do something like that where you talk to the person, have fun, and maybe play a game. And that's what I do. Hey, coming soon. Probably about twice a month on a Monday. Same spot. Get out of it.
It ain't gonna be on a Monday.
She always drop the link. And she dropped the link to her channel. Y'all can actually go back and watch the playlist of prior Whoop Whoop shows. Yes, I was on one. Broke was on one or two. I don't know. And several people in the chat have been on it.
Broke was the first one that came with my merch, and I was blown away. Oh my goodness. That was exciting.
That's what's up.
And if you and anybody ever told you can't make friends on YouTube, they're lying.
Yes.
They're lying to you.
Yes.
You gotta weed them out just like you do in school.
Yes.
They're not friendly.
Ray Official, you got to check it out. It actually is really cool. It's just really laid back. It's a conversation. It's not just learning about you and your channel and you sharing it, and it's a good time.
Yep, it's a conversation. I do not talk to the audience. Go ahead, bro. You ain't raised your hand. Go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying though, people grow every year, especially in gardening and anything on YouTube. So to say that somebody's been on there multiple times really don't matter because somebody's always new. Yeah,
back in the day on the shows, they used to come back. They used to come back. Johnny Carson used to have more than one.
Y'all know Broke love to tell us about him. He'll let us all know for sure about the big piece of chicken. Big facts. I am the connoisseur of the big piece of chicken.
He is. That's what she was saying, TT.
Hey, bro.
You definitely can make them.
I haven't been able to catch up about the I'm sorry, Gina, I apologize.
You're fine.
The Sawyer Family Expo.
See, first of all,
say that not allowed on my live.
Now, if you know, you know. If you went to the first Sawyer Family Expo and you heard this phrase, cold beer, it was a party. But we doesn't know what that means.
Miss Shirley said she had her a good old time hanging out with Broke at the Sawyer Family Expo.
Ooh,
she did, really. I talked to her earlier this week. She was like, we had a ball.
Ooh, and I'm gonna give y'all some behind the scenes never before talked about from Sawyer Expo this year. Day one Friday when I got down there, I met Shirley OG Gardner. Really glad to meet her. She had a cane, you know. She was out there on the dance floor. You know, they had private bands for us. She was on the dance floor, but she had her cane. She doing her thing. Fast forward, night two on Saturday, there is no cane, and she doing the stinking leg out there. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. I didn't see the cane no more ever. I don't know what happened to the cane. I know there's a lot of stinking leg going on and a lot of butt. That's all I'm gonna say. You ain't heard it from me. That's all. You never heard that from me.
Look, my brother says grandma like I'm all ears. He dropped
Look.
That is the craziest thing ever because she had the cane and it looked like she needed to walk. But that next day it was gone. I don't know if it was all the look out female or what. Wait a minute.
Cold beer.
Look, now, I don't even think Miss Shirley OG even drank beer, but she drank a beer with me, and that's super cool. Shouts out to Shirley OG Gardner. You know what I mean? She wanted to have a beer with her boy, and she sat down and had a beer. I'm
yes.
Well, I can tell you one thing.
Right, won't he do
I'm
it?
not planning no more nothing around the Sawyer Family Expo because it looked like I missed a lot of great new people.
I
Oh my
know.
God.
We brought everybody this year. We got microphone came through, unbiased,
Homer coming back for me next year. Homer coming back.
Homer talking about getting a yacht. What?
I just got a yacht.
He said he
Buddy
got
at a yacht.
Yeah.
I just got a yacht. Buddy at a yacht. Hey, I'm hanging with my big brother Homer.
Dude.
Hey, grown what I eat.
Hey, well, wait a minute, bro. Don't get in no water.
No, I didn't say I was going. No, I didn't.
Listen, and neither do I, bro.
Lydia bro, don't mess with no water.
And I can swim. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
He said I'll be waiting for y'all to peel when y'all get back.
I don't. All right. I'm not a swimmer. That's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying, that's a lot of water to drink. Even if you can swim, if you can't get to that edge, either you got to drink or go under. I'm gonna put it to you like that. And that's
you either drink or it drink you.
It's one of those. And I don't like those choices. And then somebody told me, hey, bro, get a life preserver. Bro, why do I want to wear anything that tells you my life in danger? Life preserver.
Let me look at this chat.
I'm laughing at the chat because I'm about to put Erica and TT in timeout.
I can't see the chat. So
they talking crap about me. You know how they get. She done left. Trying to look at the chat.
Somebody said, Lydia, I just knocked on your door. What?
They just came. She just subscribed to Lydia.
Oh,
that's passionately intrigued arts.
Is that what that means? Knocking on your door?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. I never heard it like that. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but of course, Gina, I appreciate coming over here and having these interesting conversations with you. It's always a fun time. And many blessings on your upcoming gardening year, and I hope everything that you touch grows abundantly.
Amen.
Not only garden, but in life.
Amen. I like that.
Not only work, but church.
Amen.
Not only front yard, but backyard.
You know what, bro? You can stop me. You crazy.
Dude, I can play like this all night, man. Let me go now. All right, dude. I'm gonna be in the chat. I ain't going nowhere.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
So y'all, this was a very good chat because y'all know we could talk gardening for days. It does not get boring. It's our season for the gardeners in here. But I do still want to touch on, y'all, I got an eyelash on my eye. On the topic for the live. Yes, bro, because we were supposed to use the S word. Which was freezer meal prepping. So I really didn't need to go into a long discussion of it. So it's not like us getting off topic is messing up what the topic was, because what I was going to say in reference to that is TT and I talked about it. Shut up, TT. the other day. And because she was making one of her freezer meal preps and for dinner, and I'm like, the convenience of it, like I need to get back to doing some content on that, because when I tell y'all, for one, it's when you are a working mom, wife, whatever it is, or just for yourself. Because Tia, she did small preps as well as family size preps, because sometimes her husband might want to take something on the road with him for work, or she might want to take something. So they did both sizes of preps. Hey, Indiana. And so you don't always have to make preps big for a family size meal, but I prep so many things that make my life convenient. One of the biggest things I prep, which we're going to do a prep at some time soon, maybe in a couple weeks, is ground beef. And I prep it in several different ways. I will make pre-prep meatloafs, meatballs, just cook up a big batch of ground beef and separate it into bags to make chili, spaghetti, tacos, anything you would make with crumbled ground beef. I pat out burgers and prep those and put those in the freezer so that I could just pull them out and cook them the day that I want them. All that kind of stuff. So what I want to know is, would you guys pull up for a live prep? If me and Tia did a live prep of some of the preps that we do for our freezer prep, to have things stocked up in our freezer, would y'all be interested in seeing that? Shut your face, Erica, Tia. Y'all going in timeout. Very interested in meal prep for. Yes. And for dinners, broke. And I'm telling you, you'll be surprised at things like, it just takes the work out of the day of it. Like I prep stuff like for sheet pan fajitas. You can go ahead and slice up some steak into small pieces, slice your peppers and your onions, put all that into a bag, and with the seasonings, shush it up so the seasonings get on everything, flatten it out, get all the air out the bag that you can. And then when you get ready to cook that in a month, take that bag out the night before, the day that you're going to cook them, throw that on your sheet pan. You've already done the work. There's no chopping. I don't feel like going home today and chopping up no vegetable stuff. I'm tired. You ain't got to do it. You just got to put that stuff on the pan and throw it in the oven. It is so convenient. It is so convenient, I'm telling you. And I do that even with not even so much full on meals. I chop up peppers and onions and slice them and put them in my freezer in baggies so that when I make dishes, I could just pull out that baggie and put that stuff in my dishes. So I already have it. Breakfast sandwiches. I have a video on my playlist for breakfast sandwich meal prep, Unicorn Lady. And I think I did 2 different kinds, I think. So yes, I have something on my playlist already for that. I have meal prep videos, freezer meal prep videos. I do some different stuff from time to time. So that's why I wanted to do, and just to do it more fresh for prepping for the freezer. I typically, one of the things that I prep the most probably is the ground beef, because it just takes the work out of it. Like for a meatloaf, I just go ahead and get everything that's going to go into my meatloaf in there, shake my meatloaf, and I'll show how I wrap it up and stuff to store it. I don't cook it before I freeze it, but Tia has a way that she does it differently, and she does cook hers before she freezes it. So you'll be able to see both ways of how you could do it for prepping, and both ways are just fine. It is such a time saver, Nikki. Excuse me. Hey, Duval, city girl. She says she just cut up some peppers and onions. I typically, I still have a little bit of my onion left from last season, growing season, in my freezer. Because before you let stuff like that go bad, and if you pulling out 50 onions from your garden, and yeah, they're good in a cool space in your house. And I did keep some without freezing them, but I knew I wasn't going to go. I don't eat onions. I do like to cook with them, but we're not getting into that. If you watch my other stuff, you know how I feel about onions. But I will slice them up and throw them into a freezer bag. And then when I may be making fajitas and I don't have it prepped already, I've already gone through my preps, I'll have onions and peppers that I could just pull out and put all I have to do is slice up some meat to put in there, or some put some shrimp on it, whatever you're making your fajitas with. And then I'll dice them as well. So like at the holidays when I'm making like my dressings and stuff for the holidays, just take that out to make my trio. Y'all, lifesaver. I love having stuff like that on hand because I be exhausted from the thought of having to cut up stuff. Thank you, TT. I saw that. I just did something. Yes, I do it with celery as well. Absolutely. I do it with all of those. And I will do it with my herbs sometimes. Like if I buy fresh herbs and I know I'm not going to get to them before they go bad, I'll just freeze them. Yep. I did watch some of those meal prep videos, like the full packs. The full packs are one of my highest viewed videos. I think that video might either be near 100K or might be over it. It's one of my high view ones. I don't know if it's that high, but I think it is. I have a couple videos that have done very, very well on here, and all of them have to do with food. But that full pack one is it's a big one. Somebody just reached out to me recently. I can't remember if it's somebody that in the community or somebody who was just new to that video and left me a comment, but that was going to be making that for their family. And I always have people come back and tell me what they think, because I think that's a good thing in the chat for people to see that other people come back and say, I made this. It was great. My family loved it. It's now a staple. Or this really wasn't for us. I've never had that yet, but it's not like it couldn't happen. But I haven't had that kind of comment yet. Usually they love it. I have somebody who comes back and makes my dressing recipe every single Thanksgiving. And they make it a point to make a comment every year when they get ready to make it. Every single year. And I appreciate it too. I plan on doing a preservation plan style video. Awesome. Aiming and stuff comes in the garden. Yes. And freezing will be, yes. Yes. Freezing is a good form of prep. It is. And I just like having that stuff on hand. I'm telling you, I be tired. Like there's a lot to being done all the time. And sometimes I just don't want to be spending all my time in the kitchen, even though I like to cook. Some days I just be like, it's better than if you have a prep, you will be more likely to have that for dinner than to stop and get fast food. Because you'll think to yourself, that ain't going to take me but about 15 minutes to put a meal together because I already got it prepped. If you got some fajita mix, some chicken sliced up and or steak or whatever with your onions and peppers and season, all you got to do is pour that off of a bag onto a sheet pan. You ain't got to do nothing. You just pouring it on there and putting it in the oven and get your tortillas and you got your fajitas. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm just saying. So we're gonna do that. I talked to Tia a little bit about it, so I'm not coming out the blue with that. We've had that conversation. I can't guarantee what channel it's going to show up on. We might figure out how to have it show up on both of them, because I think there's a feature now where that can happen, where we can stream from both of our channels. So no matter who you catch on the notification, you catch it. And come check that out. I think that's going to be fun because I am very visual with stuff sometimes, and I like seeing people do it. And I think that sometimes, like what I have to realize, even with my own child, my oldest, the fact that her mother cooks, she doesn't even care to cook like that. She likes to eat. She doesn't want to cook it. So now she's trying to learn to cook some things, but she is very, she needs a guide. So she needs step-by-step instruction. And I've been cooking for a long time. Like I was very, very little with my grandmother in the kitchen, and then my mom, and then whatever. So there's no measurements. I do measurements sometimes for videos, but to say yours is going to taste like mine with measurements, probably not, because I really kind of eyeball how I cook my food. So sometimes your seasoning might not be as great as mine. So I always tell people, like, you know what you like. I know I don't care for onions. So just because I watched somebody's video that I like the recipe for and it has onions in it, I'm like, I'm going to figure out a way to have onion taste in mine without the onion. So I might use onion powder instead of onions. It's doable. But, I know that sometimes people are like, that ain't what they use. I'm going to use what they use. And you can get the same taste without following it to the T all the time. So I try to always talk about that when I show recipes, because I think sometimes you stress yourself out trying to get stuff and you buying ingredients that you may not ever use again. I don't cook like that, child. So that's why I try to not teach, but show an easier way. I can all the stuff I grow. Oh, you can chicken hamburger. Yes, I have canned chicken. I can roast. I haven't canned hamburger though. And it is fast food, Sammy Joe. What up, Skilly? Where you been? I saw you gonna be live this weekend. I'll be there. Listen, Erica, you a mess. It's almost that time though. You heard me and Broke talking about that watermelon. Awesome, Indiana. It's cool. I know you probably out there. Well, no, it's probably a little chilly today, but I know you probably busy just listening. It'd be like that. You definitely have to take breaks. I agree. Was going to grab takeout. Yes. And that's why I like having my preps. Like this week, I was really tired one day this week, and I was like, I just didn't feel like cooking. My daughter, I didn't feel good on Monday. I came home. I went to work and came home within 30 minutes of the time I left to go to work. I knew I shouldn't have went to begin with. I didn't feel good when I got up. I slept almost all day. Then my daughter started feeling bad on Wednesday. I was just tired. So I'm trying to think I think it was Tuesday. And what did I end up making? Because I was going to stop and get dinner. And I'm trying to think of what I ended up making. I was like, I know I got something prepped in there that I could just throw together real quick. It might have been meatballs or something. I can't even remember what I made on Wednesday. God dang it. I don't remember my week of meals. Anyway, it was a prep because I keep meatballs prepped, which I think I'm almost out of, if I'm not already out of it. I think I have one meatloaf left in my freezer prepped, and maybe a couple bags of ground beef that's cooked up prepped. And that's it. And I'm like, I got to get my preps back up because, yeah, it's just a lifesaver. It is a lifesaver. Shut your face, Erica. I see you. Are they still going up my Renaissance Grandma trip? You know, one place that I haven't been there lately to get them. So, excuse me, I don't know that for a fact, but check Target because Target is usually very consistent on their price. I usually see it at the same price all the time. Never going up, never going down. So I would check there. I think sometimes people sleep on them because they can be more expensive, but I've been able to get them there the same price I can get them at Walmart or somewhere. I am going to blend it into a puree. Don't judge me. And I plan on dehydrating. I shouldn't say drying. Dehydrating some and making me my own onion powder. The onion powder you make is so much better than the kind you buy at the store. I'm just saying. And I want to do some garlic powder as well. And the greens that come up, well, for those who are growing, if you ain't growing, follow us that are. Because you can just grow like one or two things. And trust me, you'll grow some things. Because the flavor in the foods that you grow yourself is amazing compared to what it is at the grocery store. Now, if you like my friend here, Ray Official, who don't want to mess up his beautiful lawn to grow, which I didn't know that about Ray. I thought he grew stuff. He's like, no, I ain't messing up my yard. His yard is probably the best looking yard on the block. But, you could try and grow a couple things and see how you like it. So, like we talked about tomatoes, just maybe one tomato plant and maybe one pepper plant. You don't have to grow it from seeds. These stores sell them. I mean, I think the Bonnie plants may be running $5 or something, which to me is a lot. But if you only get one of each or just one plant, He said, I grow grass, not food. I know that's right, Ray. But yeah, you can do that. And I'm telling you, a tomato grown by you is going it's flavor. It is so good. I told y'all heard me saying how there's a tomato, that Brandywine tomato. I'm growing again this year. I grew it last year. It is delicious. It's a slicer tomato, so it's like good for sandwiches and stuff. But I will slice a tomato and just eat it. I like it with just a little salt and pepper, and it's good to me. But I'm trying a couple other varieties of, they call it slicers because they're a little bigger and they're good for stuff like sandwiches and stuff. I like Rutgers. I've grown those before, but I'm not growing them this year. But the other two, I'm going to try them and see if I like them. But a good tomato will change your life. A good pepper. I didn't know how good bell peppers were until I grew them. And now they are a staple. That's what I said that earlier. Like if there's only one thing I can grow, it's going to be peppers. I cannot not have peppers in my garden. Every year I say I'm not going to grow as much. Last year I had over 20 pepper plants total. I probably had 20 sweet alone, bell peppers. I think I did. And I had like 16 hot at least. And I kid you not, I have 16 hot this year as well. I know that much. And I'm at the present, I have my garden space allocated for 10 sweet. But if more germinate, then it's probably going to end up in my garden. So there's that. There is that. I felt like I missed something. I didn't. Okay. I would be big. If we had all that, you would? No, you wouldn't, because you got a cookie still. All right, you got cookie still. I have a big upright freezer. And it's only 3 of us here. And that my preps last me a long time. Like I did a short, it's been a minute ago, but I think it was a meatloaf. And I think that meatloaf had May 2022 on it or something like that. I had prepped it like in May or something. Like now, I'm about to prep again. But we don't eat them that often. So, but they stay fresh. I don't get any freezer burn, any of that stuff. And it stays nice and good in the freezer until I'm ready to cook it. So far, knock on everything. But so that I don't want no problems with that freezer. But yes. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what you talk about, Skilly. I grew Nantes carrots. Is that what that is? Nantes? And the ones out of the garden. Oh, yeah. I'm growing carrots again. I actually got carrots already growing out there. They're not nearly close to being done, but I have a bag with carrots in them out there. I grew carrots last year and they grew amazing, and I did not expect it. I was so excited. There's a picture on, or a video, I don't know, somewhere on YouTube and on my Instagram. I know you are. That's why I'm trying to get my 2A game together. Nah, I got you, Ray. You come by here, you good. You good. I got the Paul Robinson finally. Best Journey sent me the seeds for it. I just got them yesterday, I think it was. So I will be growing the Paul Robinson as well. And I was trying to think if somebody else needed that. Oh, yeah, but Lydia was sending it to them, I think. But I am going to grow those 2 Unicorn Lady. That's another one that I'm going to be adding. I've started the seeds for the other ones, and they already have germinated. And I have seedlings, but I haven't even dropped the Paul Robeson because I just got them. I was thinking what you just said, Mike, come at your own risk. For Fifi, yeah, definitely come at your own risk. What was your yield like on the oh, child, ridiculous. It's on my videos. My pepper, every single one of my pepper plants were loaded. Every single one. I did salsa. I did pickled peppers. I still have a lot of jars of pickled peppers. I was looking that way because I use you know how you can buy the racks that go on the back of your door that you can slide your shoes down into, that's like kind of netted. I use those to hold some of my canning jars. So I have one in my office, on my back of my office door, and then I think I have 3 of them, either 2 or 3 in my basement. And then I have a shelf up here, and I have a shelf in the basement currently with canning jars of stuff on them. But I did pickled peppers. I did a pepper relish. I did pepper jelly. These are all with hots. Several different pepper jellies. I did a watermelon one. I did just a regular pepper jelly. And that might be it. And then I did pepper. I dehydrated a bunch of them and did my own pepper flake mix because I love pepper flakes. And then I still had a crap ton of peppers left. And so I poached them a little bit for salsas, and I put them into quart-size freezer bags, laid them flat to get all the air out, and froze them like that. So whenever I'm ready to make salsa, I already have peppers blended up that I could just dump in with the tomatoes and make my salsa. So yeah, I had a lot. I grew habaneros, serranos, jalapenos, scotch bonnet, and I think that was it for my hots. I had like red and orange habaneros. I had the scotch bonnet. I had several jalapeno and serrano. Oh, I did hot banana, and I did hot banana and the hot peppercini or something like that. I don't remember all of them, but it's in my videos. You can go back and watch. I promise you, it's there. What up, Skilly?
What's up, sis?
How you doing?
Good. Hey, Erica. I said you was starting some stuff, and I was gonna tell on you because you asked me that question.
What she asked? You said Erica asked you a question?
Yeah, did I get that soil started?
Did you? It's time to get it started. See?
Calling me. They don't know I'm on the live.
That's when they always call.
They don't want not calling back.
Ray said you planting hamburger seeds.
Tell Ray, did he get Ray, did you go to the doctor and inquire about your fishy smell? I remember you told me.
I saw you say that, and I said I'm not touching that. I don't know what that's about. Not quite homesteading, absolutely so. Exactly the same with my bell peppers. I literally, because the frost was coming in, I harvested a big box of what I had left on my bell pepper plants and my hot pepper plants. All of my plants did amazing. Are you muted? He must be talking to Ray. I'm done. Who are you talking to, Skilly? Because we can't hear you. But pots to work. What pots?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and because the wood shouldn't cost me that much. I'm gonna go and get the wood from Home Depot this weekend and grab my bucket. So yeah, I'm about to turn the soil this weekend since Erica started. She started stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. She started stuff.
She is. It's getting close to time now.
See, now you said it's getting close to time.
It is time. But I just thought about the fact that I don't think you were starting any seeds indoors. You were starting everything outdoors, right?
I was gonna do what Zach did, build that make me some
Yes.
measurements tomorrow and build my thing tomorrow.
Yes. We're gonna talk because I need to know what you plan on growing. What you plan on? Matter of fact, let's just talk. What you plan on growing? Are you growing peppers?
What you sent me? You sent me a bunch of
I
stuff.
sent
I don't
you
know.
a bunch of stuff. I didn't send it all for you. You don't have to grow all of it this year. You grow what you're comfortable with. I just wanted to give you a lot of variety.
I'm probably gonna get 8 buckets. So I'm gonna do probably eight different ones and see what happens. I might do 4. I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna start with 4.
That's a good number.
Much. I'm gonna do 4, but I'm gonna make 8 rack, but I'm only gonna do 4 this year. So
okay, that's a good number. And just pick 4 things that you know that you and your family typically will eat, because you're gonna like it when you grow it. So if you already eat it, you're gonna still like it grown by you. You're gonna like it even more.
Okay.
So if tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, whatever that might be.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now,
but the
what to get soil, I just get some soil and what else? See, I have to get with you. I'm gonna get with you. I'll send you my number, son, because I don't know what to do when I get to the hardware store, Home Depot. I'm be looking like
yeah. Yeah, we'll get you right. Erica says, don't be lying to us. See you later, Priya.
I'm gonna go ahead. I got 4 buckets at home. I'm gonna put them side by side, do my measurements, and go and get my wood cut by Home Depot tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And go call my sister Gina while I'm at the store tomorrow morning. Be like, hey, what I need. So I ain't lying. Now, Erica, I ain't gonna tell. Now you gonna call me a liar too, Erica? You know what? Get on the screen, because now man, you about to have it out.
Look, Ray says, Skilly, don't plan on hamburger, chicken, pork chops, and ribs. So,
Ray, I'm gonna in honor you, punk.
Right. So is it cold there today? Is it chilly?
You know what? This weather is crazy. It was 70 all that week. I think Tuesday or Wednesday it snowed. I'm like, and rain, and I'm like,
that's why I went reverse on what I said, because I start seeds indoors. So that's why, if you notice, I was looking over there when I was talking about what peppers I have seeds over there. I mean, seedlings that I started, and these are some that I started. You see the little plants are coming up. So I start them indoors and I grow them under lights, which is some of that light you're seeing come from here, until I can take them outside, because it's still too chilly. Like peppers, tomatoes, they need heat, consistent, not that cold to kill them. So but still, this weekend is a good weekend to get your stuff ready. So get your build your shelf thingy, your racks, and then get your buckets ready. We'll have everything ready, and then I'll let you know when it's time for you, because you're planning outside directly. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a little too early to go right outside just yet, because it's too cold for us still. We not out of danger of cold yet. You liable to get some snow in beginning of May.
Erica with the excuses. How you do that, Erica?
She threw her back out. Where Billy at?
How you do that, Erica? So you must didn't attend your plants today, Erica. I'm telling on you now.
Look, I'm gonna beat you. I have to see what happened. I had to find out the deets. I was in the
so I
garden
think
most
I
of the day.
I should be about $50 for the buckets and the wood, and give me some wheels and some nails. I'll be good to go.
That might be enough, because the buckets is like
$5 $5.
Yeah, like $5 a piece. And also you'll have to drill holes, because I want you to know these things before you put some soil in them. You're gonna have to drill some holes in the bottom of the bucket, because it has to have holes so water can flow through.
Okay.
You don't want water just sitting in there to rot your roots. So yeah, we'll talk about it. So we make sure you got the setup part of it right. Once you got it set up and ready, you'll be good.
Okay.
You'll be good. How come nobody throws front out? What? Mike? I don't know what he's talking about. That's because you was watching $10. That's probably how you hurt your back, girl. I'm gonna fuss at you later. Are the buckets from Home Depot? Yes. Food grade as far as growing, or food grade as far as storing? They are food grade as far as growing. Yes, Indiana. But I didn't get mine from Home Depot. I got mine from Lowe's, but they were food grade as well.
Yeah,
And
Lowe's, Ace Hardware store.
I think they're the same. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are bucket. Just a different color and a logo. Different logo.
But yes, they are food grade. Yes, ma'am. I have a few of them myself because I grew in buckets my very first year. I grew gardened. Everything I grew was in a bucket. And I just did that because I was like, can I even grow something? I didn't want to be making no big, huge investment if I killed everything. And I did. I grew something. So the next year just went I threw up in my yard. I just went crazy. I went crazy. Like you heard me say, I had like almost 40 pepper plants alone with my sweets and my hots last year. And they all went crazy. So, I mean, I did a video showing my plants literally so loaded. I was staking them up because they were just loaded with peppers.
Now, what about a groundhog? I got critters going under my porch, and
you ain't gonna get them going under them buckets. You'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I don't want to have to shoot an animal down the road. Talking about dead raccoon on my porch.
Yeah, they now raccoons can be kind of bold. So they might try to, if they see a tomato or something dangling, they might try to get something. I would prefer them try to snatch a hot pepper and burn their mouth off.
Right.
But I mean, raccoons are pretty bold. Squirrels are pretty bold. They'll take bites out of stuff every now and again, but I don't think they that bad. And just know you need to have time for it. You need to go out there every day checking on your plants and making sure they don't need water, and just look at them. You don't have to be out there all day. Just take a look at them, make sure they good. Ooh, Cece, you got 40 tomato plants. He was moving around. He probably lost the signal. You growing buckets from Panera, yeah. 40 tomato plants. I ain't never tomatoes. Girl. The processing alone for me just will drive. I'm already freaking out about doing so many slicers because I'm not going to be able to eat that many slicing tomatoes. And tomatoes are something, the only ones I like to freeze are the pasting ones, because I'm going to just be using them for sauces. But the slicers, I want to eat them when they're fresh. Whew. So I'm assuming you're gonna be canning a lot, CC, and then we're gonna have to, get you comfortable to actually can, Skilly.
I know that's gonna be the next thing. Get my equipment for canning.
Yeah, we'll get you there. And I don't even like tomatoes. Heck no, CC. I still got pounds of them in my freezer too, Mike, from last summer. Mm-hmm. Yep, I freeze them until I'm ready to use them for whatever. I got a couple big freezer bags full of them. Skilly going to can at work. He always there. You always at work.
Man, I tell you, the bill, especially my daughter, my wife called today. They fighting at the same home. Both of y'all. Your daughter like it. That's why y'all can't get along.
See,
I play referee with both of them, boy. My daughter, she got the newest phone in the house. I got her the iPhone 14. That girl never satisfied.
Boy,
That girl ain't.
I can't.
And then my son, I told him once I pay my wife's phone off, I'm gonna get him an iPhone. But she done mess around. My daughter thinks she gets something every time she goes to the store.
Lord. My daughter used to be like that, and I was like, no, ma'am.
My son is okay. My son I don't have too much trouble out of him. My daughter, she just bored. Every time my brother gets something, she thinks she gets some. And every time she goes to stuff, she thinks she gets some. I said, boy, kids.
That's right. That's how they be. I'm proud of you, Mike. Now water bath is easy. You ain't got to be scared of that one. There's no pressure. There's no pressure to worry about.
You say water.
What'd you say, Skilly? Uh-oh, he froze. But yeah, we definitely have a good night, Indiana. Skilly going.
What's the difference between water bath and? I don't know. I'm leaving the workplace, so I might be choppy.
Yeah, I heard you. Water bath is the processing is different for certain things. So things that are high in acidity, so high in acid, can be water bath can. But things that are low acid, like meats, potatoes, some vegetables, probably most vegetables, they have to be pressure canned to preserve it safely. Good night. Not quite homesteading. Drop Frugal in the chat before you leave if you haven't left yet, so that your channel link can drop. If y'all not following her, she has a great gardening channel as well. A great gardening channel. She just uploaded a video earlier this week. So yes, definitely go check her out. And anybody else who wants to drop their channel link, type Frugal in the chat, and it will drop your channel link so people can go check you out. But yeah, that's the difference between the two. And the processing is longer. Most things that can be water bath canned don't take very long. Like when I make my jellies are water bath canned. And I know you're thinking, there's acid in jellies. Yes, because you're adding apple cider vinegar or some type of vinegar most times to your jellies. Yeah. Unless it's something that, no, I think I added to all of them, to be quite honest, now that I think about it. Maybe. I don't remember. But yes. Yes, she has great growing space. She does. She has a great garden. But y'all, and like you saw, Skelly was leaving work. That's why his signal was breaking up and dropped. But if you do not follow Tactical Skillionaire, he will be live on Friday. I think it's just an open chat, and he has good discussions over there as well. I have to go to another site. Oh, that's good. That's good, Skelly. I got you. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up because y'all see it's been like almost 2.5 hours. But I'm gonna give y'all some time to drop your channel links. So drop Frugal in the chat. Thank you, CC. So it can drop your channel links. You can check each other out if you're not already doing so. You were wrong, TT. Girl, I'm so through with you. Y'all, did y'all see the fried mushrooms that my Renaissance grandma did last week? She made some wraps. It was I just needed one. I just needed one, Miss Vanessa. Just one. I'm pulling up one time, and you're gonna have to make some stuff for me. Yup, Erica. I'm gonna call you too. I need to know what's going on with you, girl. You talking about you in the bed? Is Billy taking care of you? Do I need to put his arm behind his back and twist his arm? Y'all, and if y'all, like I said, if y'all didn't see in the beginning, because some of y'all did come in later, my shirt, Thickies with the Blickies from Fat Guy with Guns. Check out his channel as well. He is part of the 2A community. Actually, the communities are blending, y'all. So even though we say like we're gardening community and this this person prepper, this person 2A. And for those who don't know what 2A is, because I know everybody doesn't, and some people might be a little shy to ask, it's Second Amendment. So it's kind of the firearms community. And no, they don't be over there like, it's not like crazy stuff like that. It's actually very good content on that side as well. And if you go check out his channel, you might see somebody at their first time using a firearm. I'm just saying, it's a month or so back. I can't remember when it was. Oh, it was before my birthday, so it was a month back. But yeah, great content. He talks about budget firearms and just safety of it. He good content. So check him out, and he has merch that just dropped. So this is what he dropped for the ladies, Vickies with the Blickies. And then he dropped a different shirt or two or so. I can't remember how many are for the guys because I didn't look at theirs, but they got some. And then he also dropped the hats for us as well, which blue is my favorite color. It is. And this blue is so pretty. It's a royal blue. It's so pretty. Yeah, he did that. So I'm definitely satisfied with my purchase. I love it. Yes, I don't even like mushrooms, and they look, didn't they though? And CC, I'm like you. I'm not a big mushroom eater, but I found when I was eating more vegan or plant-based, I'm not going to say vegan, more plant-based, I found that I like oyster mushrooms. They are so different than other ones that I had in the past. I love an oyster mushroom. Yes, they are delicious. And they are good for frying and making like a wrap with. Me too, CC. Blue is my favorite color. All blues are my favorite color. But that royal blue is beautiful. Yes. And what did she write about? I saw that TT. Yeah, I'm not a big mushroom person, but I love oyster mushrooms. And I want to try, somebody told me what they were called before, and I forgot again. But they look like, it looks like a cotton swab. I want to try those. Thank you, Zach. I didn't even know you were still here. He dropped his link, y'all. Check him out. There's a link in his about that can get you to the website to check out the merch. Y'all, I'm satisfied with my purchase, y'all. And this is a nice shirt. Y'all, listen. I think it's cute. I like it. Lion's Mane. You told me last time, Miss Vanessa, and I keep forgetting. It is. It's Lion's Mane. And I want to try that one. I have not had that one at all yet, but I want to try it. Yep. So, yeah, that'll be one that I'll be on the lookout for. I found a local mushroom farm. To me, they actually come to the little farmers market in downtown. But they said that there's no way they bring whatever they have ready. So I was trying to get to the point of I wouldn't know in advance which mushrooms they have week to week because they just bring whatever they have every week. And so it's different. You just have to come and see. So yeah, there's that. Can't type hungry. I did a short on a BLT with oyster. Yes, I'm gonna have to look for that. I love oyster mushrooms. So they're versatile too. It's not just like eating them as like a fried mushroom. I've taken them and shredded them. I've done like the barbecue chicken situation. I've done it in stir fries where I kind of shred it just a little bit and I'll put it in my stir fries because it gives you a lot of texture. It literally has a lot of texture. It's good. And it takes on the flavor of whatever you're seasoning it with. And if you don't have Miss Vanessa's, which is my Renaissance grandma's blessed seasoning, you sleep. So wake up. You can get that on Etsy. I'm telling you, y'all. I had Miss Vanessa. So I'm about to wrap it up. I swear, y'all. But I canned some red beans with smoked turkey sometime the end of last year. And this week I wanted some red beans. And so I took one to work, and one of my employees had this little crock pot thing that she keeps that can warm up her lunch or keep her lunch warm or whatever. And so I asked her if I could borrow, and I dumped the beans in there, and I didn't season them before canning them because I don't season much, pretty much anything. The only thing I do is the canning salts, so the kosher salts and whatever. But anyway, I mixed together the hot cha-cha and the smoky greens. Stop playing with me. I mixed them together and put them in the beans and just let them cook in that little crock pot thing for like 2 or 3 hours. Because they were already done. All they were doing is getting infused in flavor. So good. So good. I've had all the seasonings. I use the salt-free, the most frequent. It's funny because my oldest was like, "This must be your favorite." I said, "No, I use it the most because with my husband's heart condition, he has to have lower sodium. So that's the way I just don't use, I like the salt-free one the most for that." But yes, thank you, TTB. I'm gonna have to put her on payroll. But yes, I love that. I will probably eat more plant-based if I don't know what it is. I am open to try stuff, CC. I really am, because that's how I found out about oyster mushrooms. I saw it on, I used to follow Tabitha. I still do. I follow Tabitha Brown, but she had did a recipe once with them, and I was like, it actually looked good. I'm gonna give it a try, knowing I didn't like mushrooms, and I was pleasantly surprised. I still can't do portobellos. I don't care for them. I can't do the little whites and little white mushrooms and stuff. I don't care for those either. But the oyster mushrooms, yes, please. I'll take them. But yes, so TT dropped the link to Miss Vanessa's SD shop. Y'all, and it's not just spices, but those blessed spices will bless your spirit. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people in the community that's tried them. So that's not coming just for me. And but she also does soaps, and she has like a bug repellent spray, I think. And there's all kinds of things on there. And they're all like homemade. So with good ingredients. They're all made from good ingredients. So yes, check it out. I'm about to get some of that Gina money out. Shut up, TT. My wife tries to get me to try mushrooms. The only one I've liked so far is oyster. I would honestly say try it, Ray, and come back and tell me what you think. Try it. Find a YouTube University, find a recipe cooking them. They're not easy to find. They're probably easier to find than some of your like Asian grocery stores, or the more international grocery stores, other than your regular ones. Because there's only one grocery store I find them at. That's a regular grocery store, and they don't. I mean, I've gotten them before, but they're not like the ones you can get. They're not as fresh as the ones you can get if you go to one of your international stores. And come back and tell me, seriously. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Seriously. I put blessed season on. Me too, Mike. Listen, I'm telling you, there is a lot of people who use that stuff now in the community who have tried it, and they stand by. It's good. It is good. It really is. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. I've held y'all hostage now for 2.5 hours, but I appreciate y'all for sticking with me tonight. And we're going to get together and figure out a day that we're going to do this prep. And I hope y'all pull up seriously, because this is, I'm telling you, freezer prepping will save you. We coming up on grilling season. Some people grill all year, like myself. I will. But we're coming up on grilling season. If you ain't got to sit there and do the work of prepping the burgers or even your chicken, you could prep chicken already in your freezer with seasoning, and then all you got to do is thaw it and throw it onto your grill. I mean, some people are like, oh, but that ain't that hard to season. It's not, but you could. But you could prep your burgers out, have those frozen, and then whenever you want to grill burgers, pull them out. Steaks are the same way. Steaks are a good thing to pre-prep because you can already have the marinade or whatever you want to season them with in the bag, and that way you ain't got to wait hours before you put it on the grill because they're marinating in whatever you put them in. They already been sitting in that marinade, and they frozen that marinade, and they thawed in that marinade, and they marinated. Just saying. We're going to get y'all together. We're going to show y'all how easy it is and why it's so beneficial to do it. I'm telling you. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. And I'm done with you, Erica. I see y'all chatting. I see y'all. TT Cooker said, T. No, she said no. Okay. I was about to say, are you doing something Saturday? She going to make me get out of bed. Shut up, Erica. I'm about to call you in a minute. Yeah, she's trying to cut it out. I'm about to go. Now, yeah, I ain't going to put myself on the line. I don't know what I'm going to do. But guys, y'all going to hear. Y'all going to know. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Everybody have a good night. Have a great Friday evening. And I will talk to y'all soon. I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets. Y'all know how I do. All right. All right, y'all. Bye.